Yeah, it's been saving a lot of frames recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you really need that many frames? Like, the human eye can only see 20 frames per second, so...
True, that's cinematic 24 FPS.
24 is even more than you need, so... You know.
How did that fucking rumor start? Because, like, it's obviously not correct.
What? It's definitely correct.
Business.
What are you talking about?
What rumor?
Exactly. It's not a rumor, it's the truth.
No, I actually don't know what's going on, but my, like, Twitterified brain rot heard rumor and instantly jumped out at me.
Hell yeah.
Alright, Fundus is here. Let's start making our way to the boss.
Ooh.
I'm already almost there.
Me and Energy are already here. You guys are kind of like slowpokes.
Summon us.
Oh no,
we can't really do
True
that.
Sight's at the door.
Yeah, you gotta
does
get
it?
him to leave.
I'm gonna die, so...
Oh, is it just the big guy that's your say?
No, oh, Snug, you should have went on... Oh, I can't really show you. But you fucked.
I have jumper cables, so I was just waiting for him to pad away so I could try and jumper cable.
I think you're gonna pull that pack immediately.
I think
like
I am
these
too.
guys, right?
But we're gonna try.
Fundus, lead us to victory.
Need to make a macro that's cartel jumper cables into Invispot.
That's close to what I'm trying here. I'm keep binding my invis spot.
Oh my god, the W.
Oh, I'm dead.
Me and Happy taking a very slow and methodical route, and then just car.
Alright, let's start clearing trash. Fundus is up here killing stuff.
I made it. I'm here.
Just death run.
That's right. I can mass res.
How are we supposed to get BOEs from death running?
Yeah, we get.
I'm never dropping anyways.
Ooh.
We got one last raid. It was only a heroic one, but...
We gotta pay for Landy's repairs.
Yeah, why don't you want to pay for Lanny, Arcane? Come on. That's
Because
really
I'm
toxic.
already broke, dude. Are you kidding me? And consumables are insane this tier.
Well, they're like way lower than last tier.
Well, I know, but they're still
Feel
pretty fucking
Very up
expensive.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
I for some reason cannot mass res at the moment.
Well,
That's because we're in combat.
Okay.
Just shadow melt.
Shadow melding? It's not working?
Oh shit.
I'll shuttle meld for you.
Harder? Hit it harder?
Okay.
We've
okay,
tried
alright.
nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Click the light well. Click the light well, please. Thank you.
We're just
My
missing
favorite.
just missing one person now.
Yeah, me.
No, it's not you.
We're missing like 3. What do you mean?
I mean, you're not in the group. I mean, for people online, Avi and Anger are online, just not in the group.
Oh, the person's late. Pulling the bench.
Officially.
I meant to craft the weapon today. Whoops.
That should be the rule. If you're 1 minute late, you just get benched.
Runara.
Yeah.
Cal, you
Just
think
rude.
that platform is real?
Oh. Bye, Energy.
It is not.
Looks like Rue and Anger are not in the group.
Yep.
Anger's online though.
I've invited Anger 500 times, but he
Yeah,
keeps
it's like-
declining.
Listen, I DC'd the last time as I was going to hit the button.
Anger's playing V Rising.
Oh,
No, I was playing Deep Rock Galactic, actually.
Rock and Stone.
Rock and Stone. I
Blood
just
and
find
Thunder.
myself not wanting to
Rock and
progress
Stone.
Z Rising again.
I could play this game another 3 or 4 times, I think.
I just want to build castles, dog.
Yeah. That's why I'm here.
Oh, hey, it's Lit Dog.
I mean,
Lit
we
dog.
did like make a lot of quality of life things on the server. If you haven't tested that out, you can teleport with materials and like other things like that.
Oh god, was
One last mob, and then we are able to get to the boss room and summon. And let's get in there, summon, and then while that's happening, I'll put down marks and stuff.
What did Mark do? Why do you have to put him down?
Get him.
God damn it, Anton, I just read the log.
You're welcome. I've been running. I was hoping we would kill last time we were in here because I've been running out of lock and stock puns.
Rock and roll.
Lock and stock roll.
Lock and roll.
I've already done lock and stock in, so.
Did you do lock, stock, and roll?
There you go. That's a good one.
Fight where we can dodge balls, so you can do like a dodgeball reference or something.
Can you dodge a
I feel
wrench?
like we already did that, yeah. What fight did we do that in?
What message is Darkstar ignoring? I missed the
Oh, you
nexus
missed
of
that
this
bit.
thing.
You didn't read my message either?
Apparently not.
It's an official Raiders only. It was
Yeah.
above Hypo's post.
Is it about deleting your Glagio card?
Yes.
Oh,
If you didn't know, you
Cool.
needed to.
Cool, 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 cool.
I read that because I'd already done it. You know, I didn't really skip over it.
I still haven't done it.
Well, oh, you're not in the raid. It's fine then. You do whatever you want
Doesn't
to
matter.
do.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Also, some extra motivation for tonight. As soon as the boss is dead, after a certain point, I will need to leave, and you'll be in happy and obvious capable hands for One-Armed Bandit. So the later in the night that goes, the more likely I'm not able to stick around and help Raid lead the fight.
What did you do?
I have to
What's
pick
that
my
mean?
mom up, or we have to go pick my mom up from the airport. Assuming we don't have to leave for like a little over an hour or an hour. If we're still on lock and stock, Hypo's gonna go herself. But if we've killed this boss, I will be leaving.
Wait, is the motivation that you want Happy and me in charge? That's the...
No. So the problem is when they get back from the airport, either way, I will be leaving, assuming this boss is dead, to just go spend time with them because they just got here. And so, the earlier we kill this boss, the more time you have me for.
Do it for the moms.
Yeah,
Do it for the moms. Thank you. All right, making sure everyone's here, and then we will buff up.
Probably shouldn't be my M+ build. Check your builds. Check your builds.
Yes. Check your builds. Let's get some Hellstones down.
One thing. Did not want to underground the boss.
Many deals for a friend of the ground.
Just waiting on making sure Wrath is here before I put down Feast. Okay, we're good. Feast is going down over here. Go ahead and eat up. And then I will be cauldroning as soon as I get the food buff. Cauldron going down on this person. Not. Only grab 2 to start with.
I got you, Anger. Wherever you need it.
I meant to do it earlier and I forgot.
I assume a two-hander, right?
No, one-hander.
Do you want to do it real quick, like while we're here? Because you're gonna be using it in this fight.
I need to get, I'd have to get the rest of the mats. It would take too long, and we're ready to start.
Got it.
Yeah, we can probably better to just wait for break.
Sure. I mean, there are crafting tables in the raid, is what my thought. But yeah, if you have to get the mats, it's something.
I could also craft it.
True.
That's true.
Rose is out of the raid. Out of the raid crafting.
I could get materials for you too.
Oh my
But
What a hero.
I
All right, checking buffs. Everyone's got food. Everyone's got Fantis. Everyone's got every raid buff. Hell yeah. So yeah, we're getting real close on this boss. Nothing really has changed since last time. We just need to keep, especially during the second P1, we just need to focus on living, baiting drills in the correct spot, and avoiding the big purple beams. As soon as we start doing all that, boss is dead. We are very close. Like, the best pull was 16%. I was with multiple people dead going into the intermission. Literally, if we can get to the second intermission with pretty much everyone up, the boss is just going to fall over. So let's focus on that. Just waiting on Fallon.
You got your health stones. They're up there. So.
Yep, you.
Yeah. Ready.
I need to start my music. Can't do a raid in the sun.
Logging, right?
Yep, logs are good.
Come to my attention, the top builds are not taking lenience. This is insane.
One more ready check just to be safe.
Definitely know what that is.
2% DR for everyone that I heal.
There's 5 charges of potions over here. I don't know.
Yeah, more potions if anyone needs them.
Tells me one person plus a healer.
All right.
Because having a DR makes your HPS go down.
Oh.
I didn't expect it to be literally.
5.
Usually it's like a
4,
couple Chinese
3,
players at the top.
2, 1.
Red. What'll happen if I do
Red
this?
is right. Red is.
Shaking out your bones.
Mines.
I got a hypothesis to
Eight.
test out.
Drill's coming.
Didn't see that coming. Toasting
Drill
to
bait.
my
AOE.
success.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3, 2,
I call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Good. New mines are coming out.
3,
Let's try
2,
something
1.
special.
Drill baits in 3.
Whoops! Bad batch.
Drop.
Ooh, that's a new
A little
benchmark.
too fast on the mine. Or no, someone hit a mine who wasn't supposed to.
Best test batch yet.
You said that was you, Darkstar?
No, I just said it was the wrong that popped.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the
Whoever
wrong
was
mine
supposed to
got
pop
stepped
blue
on.
instead of what's it called?
Wait, so who? What now?
I went to
Lord.
Skull instead of Square.
All good.
Oh, okay.
Dyslexic on shapes,
Fellow.
What would be the word for dyslexic on shapes?
Not just dyslexic.
Dysgraphic.
Well, is dyslexic for
Writing.
more than word, like than like yeah, like.
Oh, it's not.
I guess
Well,
what does dyslexic cover, technically?
This calculus numbers, so it's definitely like pretty narrow.
Letters and numbers. Okay.
Whoever's the dysgraphia.
That's writing. Sorry. I'm wrong.
Dysgraphia is writing, yeah.
It's got to be like dystonia.
All right, everyone's ready. On tanks.
Snake over here.
5,
What did you say, Avi?
4, 3, 2,
The classic
1.
Outcast album.
Start to develop.
Oh, I thought you said Skankonia.
What'll happen if I do
That's the
this?
ska version.
That makes sense.
Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills coming in 2.
Didn't see that coming.
AOE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3,
I
2,
call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
3,
got a
2,
hypothesis to test
1.
out.
Drills in 2.
Whoops! Bad batch.
Drop.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Rockets are coming. We're gonna have a color swap in 3.
How is this
Swap
gonna
colors.
work?
Mines.
Try something special.
Energy and Arcane Farm. Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Let's try a little
3,
experiment.
Magnets coming.
2,
Try to.
How hot does flesh get before it
Blue Res
sizzles?
Anton.
Shaking out your bones.
Alright, color swap in 5.
Here's to a stack.
AoE,
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
But if I do this,
3, 2,
Knock position.
1.
Yep, knock position.
yeah. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
We're gonna be down a healer.
This
Keep going for
gonna
now.
work.
Color swap.
3, 2,
I call
1.
this the green noise.
Mines. Bait.
Me and Snug Far.
Whoops, bad batch.
A little late. Apologies.
Toast into my success.
AoE.
Far drill baits here. Make sure you're up the ramp. Up the ramp.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Oh, check out the big bang. Shaking out your bones.
Badland and Avi are staying behind. Everyone else.
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
3,
I
9,
got
2,
a hypothesis.
One.
Watch the
to
mines are
test out.
spawning. Careful as we're running. We want to be faster with the
Didn't see
boss
that
movement.
coming.
Just do it.
Oh no, I can't get my.
Let's try a little experiment. Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Here's to a stash.
Yeah, we were
AoE,
just slow on that mindset. Down a healer
What'll
probably
happen
didn't
if
help
I
too.
do this?
I got.
Best
I-
test batch yet.
Wasn't near my color and it was on a mine or on a drill.
I
All
think
good,
that
solid
drill
pull.
was me. I tried. I think I blinked a little bit too late.
I think it was the other person. I think your first bait was good.
The bad drill was me.
Do I have to kill you now? Yeah, do the fucking mechanics. I'm gonna scream. Oh my god.
I'm the problem, it's me.
Rue, I'm gonna kill myself.
I got one more.
No.
Narc's pinging, Snug's pinging, Energy's pinging, Bobby's pinging.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
I didn't even add
What?
that.
I wasn't even pinging either. Like I have been slandered.
Did we
I've
get
taken
one
too long
where-
to update the other soundboards that Rose linked.
Did we get the one where Panfun's like, that means nothing? What do you mean?
All right, everyone's ready on tanks. Solid pull though. That felt good. We just got to work on our drill baits.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this?
Colors.
Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Didn't see that
Drill
coming.
baits.
Toast into my success.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3, 2,
I call this the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
3,
got a hypothesis to
1.
take out. Whoops,
Drills.
bad batch.
Drop.
Oh, check out the big bang. Here's to a stash.
AoE.
Color swap coming now.
Now it's This gonna work.
Arcane and energy fire.
Mine.
Try something special.
Oh fuck. Wilson?
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Pull.
Let's try a little
3.
experiment.
Pull in.
2. Dodge.
How hot does
Red
Fudge
res
get
energy.
before it
Red
sizzles?
gate.
3 buffs.
Shaking out your bones. Coasting to my success.
Color swap.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll happen if I do this?
3, 2,
Get ready.
1.
Hold it right there.
Get on.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
It's gonna work.
Color swaps.
3, 2.
Energy and stun
call
farm.
this the green noise. I
Mines.
got a hypothesis to test
Bait.
out.
Drill baits high up the ramp here.
Oops, bad bags.
That means my fucking mine is gonna be a long time on.
AoE.
Those are gonna be ugly.
You gotta go real fast if you can.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beam.
Oh
Shaking
my
out your
god.
bones.
What got you, Fungus?
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh
Big
get
move,
before
big
it
move.
sizzles?
3,
Oh, Bobby and I stay
2,
behind.
Something
1.
special. Breaking
Yeah.
limbs for science. Didn't see that coming.
I want to just keep going for positioning. Ooh, those are not good drills.
Let's breaking limbs for science.
Yeah, we gotta watch the too fast on the mines there.
Best
Or someone
headbats
triggered one
yet.
accidentally. And yeah, we gotta watch positioning there so the beams don't kill us.
Not that last set of mines y'all were doing, but the ones before that. What's the order-ish? Does it start out far away, or does it start over by
Yeah,
the boss?
starts far.
Okay.
It does blue and then skull and then the 2 near the boss.
Okay. So there was still somebody out by Skull, and so I went extra far to try not to blow them up with the Ank bomb.
Oh, yeah.
And then I
We were
couldn't make
just-
it back in time. Fast
we were
enough.
just really slow.
Yeah, that was me. I fucked up and I didn't cancel my altar.
GOG. That was pretty clean otherwise.
Just reloading real quick.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
I'm ready.
Alrighty, everyone's ready on tanks. Look at that group of perfect hunters together
5,
on the meters.
4,
From last poll.
3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop. AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little
Beam.
experiment.
3,
I
2,
call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
Mines.
got a
2,
hypothesis to test
1.
out. Whoops! Bad
Drills,
bags.
drills.
Oh, Check out the big bang.
Beam.
Alright, color
Dodge.
swap in 5. Get ready.
Toast into my success.
AoE.
How is this
swap.
gonna work?
Energy 5 on bar.
Try something special.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Alright, get ready for the pull in.
Let's try a little
3,
experiment.
2.
Breaking limbs for science.
You're too slow on mines.
That was partially me. I was really slow.
How
because I
hot does
almost
flesh
never
get
that
before
far,
it
so-
Red gate.
It's
Yeah,
my
it's-
fault. It's my fault. I forgot to reactivate my
Best
Nico.
yet.
So it doesn't send. Like,
It's all good. The wipe there helps my overall. There's a repair bot down. Myself and Fadlin need it the most. We're both below 50. Everyone else feel free to repair, but everyone else is 79 or higher.
Avi, why are you so tiny?
All right, on tank.
Avi.
Perfect size.
Obviously the size Arcane is in real life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cosplay
5,
is okay.
4,
Wow.
3, 2, 1.
Also, filthy mages. True.
Blue.
They only test.
mages.
Shaking out your bones.
If you're scared of hospital mages, you
Mine.
don't know what a good class is.
Bait.
Right, amazing.
Didn't
Drills.
see that
Drills.
coming. Toast into my success.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. 3, 2,
I call it
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
3,
got a
2,
hypothesis to test
wait.
out.
Drills in 4.
Whoops, bad batch. Oh, check out the big bang. Here's to a stash.
AoE.
How is this
Close
gonna
up.
work?
Ruin energy far.
Mine.
Try something special.
Bait.
Drills in 5. These have to be on
Didn't see
the
that coming.
ramps.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Shaking out your bones.
Pull.
Pull in happening now.
3, 2.
Fight the pull in. Blue, do
Dodge.
not get pulled through the block.
How hot does flesh get
Good.
before it
3
sizzles?
damage for a while. Zug.
I call this the green noise.
Color swap in 3.
Toast into my success.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll happen if I
Color
do
swap down.
this?
3,
And
2.
get ready for intermission.
1.
Hold it right there. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Blue.
It's gonna work.
3, 2.
Nugget Arcane Fire.
1.
Shaking out your bones.
Go mages, go mages, go.
Mines.
Drill baits. These are high up the ramp.
Whoops, bad batch. Here's to a stash.
AoE. Beam.
experiment. I call this
Look.
the green
We're
noise.
moving the instant these fade. Avi and I are staying behind. Avi, I'll give you renewing.
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
3,
I got
2,
a hypothesis
1.
to test
Bait.
out.
Drill bits? This was one we
Best
missed.
test badge yet.
Oh, someone hit a mine running over there.
Yeah. Is
Gotta
there a
watch
reason
those spawns.
I'm getting that set as melee with no one dead? I thought that was only if people were dead.
I think with that one, it's just it's the most mobile people. Because even ranged can't DPS the boss from back over here. So I think it's just the most mobile people, which is like evokers and warriors.
Makes sense.
I'm assuming it was you as well, Wrath, since you were dead on the mine that exploded. But maybe someone ran over it and blamed you. It's possible.
It's probably Arcane.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah,
I hate when
It's true. Still, good pull. That felt really clean. Let's keep that up. Boss dies quickly. Yeah, I usually call to watch the mines as we run, but I forgot to that set because I was back doing the previous mines. So yeah, when we're doing that move after the beams, the mines are spawning on blue and skull, so really watch out for those as we're moving across. On tanks.
Yeah, I think if you're staying on boss that whole time, you're gonna arrive at the mine unless
5,
before the boss gets
4,
there.
3, 2, 1.
What happen if I do this?
Your side.
Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
Oh, sorry.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3, 2,
I call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
Mines.
got a hypothesis to test
Bait.
out.
Drills in 3.
Whoops, bad bags. Oh, check out the big bang.
And color swap in 2.
Into my success. How is this gonna work?
Arcane and Roof on.
Mines.
Try something special.
Bait.
Drills
See
soon.
that coming.
Make sure these are on the conveyor.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Shaking out your bones.
Pull.
Sag.
3,
We're struggling with the
2,
mines tonight.
1.
Gotta be careful. That set was just too fast.
Break it. Best
At the end
test
there.
badge yet.
1.3 seconds apart from the damage event. Let's really focus on those mines. That appears to be our weakest point tonight. On tanks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8th.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. 3, 2,
I call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8th.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
Mines.
got a hypothesis to test
Wait.
out.
Drills soon.
Whoops! Bad batch.
Drop.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beams.
Housed into my success.
AoE.
Color swap.
This gonna work.
Arcane and Roof are here.
Mine.
Try something special.
Drills in 3. Make sure these are on the
See that
conveyor.
coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8th.
4,
Let's try a little
3.
experiment.
Beam.
Pull
2.
in. Don't get pulled through. It's very dangerous.
How hot does flesh get before it
Red
sizzles?
gate.
Big damage here.
Shaking out your bones. Here's
Color
to
swap in 3.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8th.
But if I do this,
3, 2, not
hold it
1.
right there. If this is rewired,
Reset our
it'll up the
boss.
kill rate 20%.
Healing Tide Totem in 8th.
This gonna
Color
work.
swaps.
3,
Energy and IFR.
1.
The green noise.
Mines.
Thank you.
Bait.
Far drill baits. Up the ramp.
Bad batch. Housed into my success.
AoE.
Position for beams.
Oh, check out the big bang.
And we're moving as soon as the beams
Your
despawn.
bones.
Snug and Fadlin stay behind.
Ascendance in 8th.
How hot does flesh get before it
Watch the
sizzles?
mines. They're spawning soon.
3,
I got a
2.
Watch the mine
hypothesis to
spawn.
test
Wait.
out.
Blue one right by boss. Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment.
Beam safe zone. Try to position a little better way off to the side.
What'll
Color swap,
happen if
color
I
swap.
do this?
I'm declining this. I can't tell if it's safe or not.
Mine.
Try
Big
something
move, big move.
And
special.
red is mainly.
Anchor, is this good or safe or
Bait.
bad?
Watch the mine when I res you, Lynn. They're right next to a mine.
Whoops, bad batch.
Right,
I
get
call
X.
this the green
4.
noise.
Really bad.
Beam.
That's a new benchmark.
We're too slow. We were
Dodge.
just slowing those mines too. And we were just slowing everything there.
Best test badge yet.
Boss didn't move in time. Mines. Still really good pull. That was feeling clean. Nice work. We're so close. All right, everyone's ready on tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very early on the pull there. Fabra.
But if I do this,
Yep.
You were too close, probably.
shaking out your bones.
Mines.
I got a hypothesis to test
Bait.
out.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop.
Housed into my success.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8th.
Beam. 3, 2, 1.
The green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Mines are spawning melee.
2, 1.
Drills in 3.
Whoops! Bad badge. Oh, check out the big bag.
Beam.
Here's to us.
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
Color swap now.
Gonna work.
Ruin snug
I
front.
got a hypothesis to test out.
Drill baits in 5.
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Drills, be out, be out. Oh, I had a bad one there.
3, 2.
Sorry.
Dodge.
Don't get pulled through, don't get pulled through.
How hot does
Sorry
flesh
about
get
that,
before
bait.
it
Res
sizzles?
gate.
Red Res Francis.
I call this the green noise. How's into my success?
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
Color swap
What'll
now.
happen if I do this?
And
3,
get ready for intermission position.
2, 9.
Hold it right there.
Oh, I can. Too early.
Yeah, just wipe. We don't have a res for over 2 minutes.
That was blasting. Oh, from
Anger,
the screen.
Anger, try to save a leap. I'll try to save a leap or something for that too, in case you miss it.
No, I hit the gate too early.
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Well, elite probably
And I,
would
and
have
I
saved
did
you,
try to
right?
leave. And I did try to
3,
leave. I doubt
2,
it, because you're going to come out of that
1.
other half of the gates going infinite speed, and the
Okay.
minute you're off the edge, you can't.
I don't
walk
have a
back
soul
on.
stone.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Or cartel
I
jumper
can-
cables
I can
apparently.
jumper and jumper.
You get the no path available nonsense if you leave.
Oh,
without
okay.
ground
Got it. Never
blow.
mind then.
Depending on how far away you are, you know, RNG and
Yeah.
spaghetti code and all sorts of nonsense.
All right, on tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. I
Nine.
got a hypothesis to test
8.
out.
Drills in
Didn't
2.
see that coming.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3,
I
2,
call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
Let's try
2,
something special.
1.
New mindsets. Drills in 4.
Whoops! Bad badge. Oh, check out the big bag.
Beam.
Housed into my
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
Color swap now.
How is this gonna work?
Another set of mines. Snug and roof are.
I
9.
got a hypothesis to test out.
Bait.
Drills. Drills. Do not.
Breaking limbs for
Spirit
sight.
Link Totem in 8.
Taking out your bones.
Pull.
Too fast on the mines.
3,
2 and 3 were really
2,
close together there.
1.
1.1 seconds apart.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Hold on. What the...
Best test badge
Road
yet.
Try and I were just trying to bump each other off. Nobody was going anywhere.
Oh, man.
So everybody take a deep breath kind of moments.
Repair bots down if you need it.
I can't. I'll have a coughing fit.
Oh, sorry.
Brutal.
People who need to make sure to repair here: Rue, Rotron, Energy, Francis, and Lanny. Though you may already have, because my thing just doesn't update. It only updates when I start the ready check.
I'm blind. I don't see the.
Astris and Fadlan are low too.
Okay.
All right. We need port buff. And everyone's ready. Oh, thanks.
Five, four,
Shit.
3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this?
Sides.
Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills in 2.
Didn't see that coming.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3,
I
2,
call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
3,
got a
Mines, melee set.
hypothesis to test
1.
out.
Drills.
Bad badge. Oh, check out the big bang.
Beams and rockets.
Housed into my success.
AoE.
Color swap. Color swap.
Gonna work.
We went
Mines.
Octane Farm.
Something special.
Bait.
Drills soon. Make sure these get out ASAP.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Pull.
Let's try a
Magnet,
little
don't get
3,
pulled through.
beam. 2, 1.
Routine, be careful. Someone's really close.
Oh, I had Decibel.
How hot does flesh get before it
Gate.
Right, big damage here.
shaking out your bones? Here's to a stack.
Color swap.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll happen if I do this?
Get ready for intermission.
3, 2, 1.
Hold it right there.
Good. We're gonna have a color swap soon after this.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Swap now.
How is this gonna work?
3, 2,
I
And
call
energy
this
far.
the green noise. I
Mines.
got a hypothesis to test out. Whoops! Bad badge.
Drill baits. Far drill baits.
AoE.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beam.
Be careful. We keep standing really close to the edges on these beams. All right, we're gonna be moving once this ends. Fadlan and Snug are going.
Ascendance in 8.
That's fine. That's fine.
How hot does flesh get before it
Sick
sizzles?
free move.
3,
Not a bad move. Watch the mine spawning. Watch the mine. One right under boss.
Didn't see that coming.
Drills. 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 There's one bad one on
Beam.
side. Be careful. One we're moving. Color swap in 4. Get ready to call if it's cursed or normal.
What'll happen if I do this?
Cringe move. Blue to moon. Blue to moon.
I
Mines.
got a
Norco, you're
hypothesis to
getting
test
first
out.
mine on the move.
breaking land for science.
I got it.
Blue, look out. Okay.
Bad batch.
Okay.
Let's red team res
I'll
anger.
be
Red
get
team
square.
res anger. Some bad drills there.
I'm stunned.
Ooh, that's a new best test badge yet.
Yeah, we gotta be better. We had a really bad set of drills going into that, which I think is what messed up the movement.
Someone on blue team booped red before all of that happened.
Oh.
I think when we were like over moving around like by skull. A bunch of red people got knocked back. Yeah.
I just have a suggestion. Like when we move to this side, is it possible to, instead of like specking where I am right now, can we just stick somewhere here, and whenever the drills comes out, the rest of the people can just go and stack.
Yeah,
there.
range can do that. Yes. Yeah, we'll call for range to do that.
Oof.
It'll be up in time.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's ready. I'm gonna let Lanny and Cal get mana.
Oh, right, I should do that.
Lanny doesn't need mana. We did that one poll where Lady had 0.
On tanks.
That's what inner.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this?
Fine.
Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming. Toast into my success.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. 3,
I
2,
call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
Mines.
got a hypothesis to
Wait.
test out.
Melee mine. Drills in 3.
Whoops, bad batch.
Bad beta.
Blue watch
Oh,
is a slightly
check out the
awkward
big
one.
bang.
Dodge.
Here's to a smash.
Force up in 2.
How is this gonna work?
Arcane and Rue are 5.
Try something special.
Bait.
Drills in 3. These have to be perfect. Free
Didn't
bait
see
if you
that
need to.
coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Pull.
Let's try a little
3,
experiment.
2, 1.
Go through.
How hot does flesh get before it
Sprocket.
Good, big dam.
shaking out your bones?
Giving it all she's got, Cap.
Toast into my
Color swap in 2.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll happen if I do
Swap.
this?
And get ready for
3,
intermission.
2, not
Hold
1.
it right there.
Good.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
It's
Color
gonna work.
swap, color swap.
3,
And get in position
2.
for drill
I
baits.
call
Snug and
this
energy far.
The green noise.
Mines. Bait.
These are the far drill baits in 5.
Whoops, bad batch.
Watch these beams so we're not so close.
AoE.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Good one, moving right after. Honestly, we can do that pre-taunt. Just, like, not quite as early. Badland and I stay behind. But, like, now is fine.
Ascendance in 8.
That helps
How
move the
hot
boss
does
more.
flesh get before it sizzles?
3 mines, 2 1 bait.
Watch mines as we move.
What's the
Rain.
spell?
Ranged further up the conveyor belts.
Drills, drills, drills.
I'm in a bad spot.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
There's a drill right behind us. That's what we're trying to avoid by moving farther ahead.
Yes.
Yes, that one here, we cannot have that drill, period. It
AoE.
can't happen. At the wipe every time.
Ooh,
We
best
have
badge
to,
yet.
in P2, we have to move further up the conveyor belt for the drill bait. We just have to. Thank you for helping call that while I was across the room, too. We're damn close. If we can get through that movement with everyone alive, the boss will basically fall over. Just waiting on Darkstar.
Waiting on cooldown.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
It's
Perfect
time.
time.
Right as it goes out, it's like you're not ready. It's like damn it.
5,
Now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this?
Someone was on the wrong side, Badler.
I knew I'd do it eventually.
Bait.
Didn't see that coming. Toast into my success.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam 3.
I call this the green noise.
Yeah, but I fucked up my opener, so it's
Might as well be.
Ascendance in 8.
Exactly, might as well be. Bobby understands.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
Let's try
2,
something
1.
special.
I think drill baits.
Whoops, bad
I
bad.
think from that last pull fundus though, that taunt timing was really good.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beam.
Careful.
Yeah.
Dodge.
Here's to a
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
How is this gonna work?
Arcane and Roof
I
on.
got a hypothesis to test out.
Drill.
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Get out your bones.
Poland
Oh.
happens.
It's really bad when
Red
we
team
roll
has a
that,
red
I'm
one.
so sorry.
2.
Blue team be extra, give us extra space. Do we have a bed drill?
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Red gate.
I call this the green noise. Toast into my success.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll
Red.
happen if I do this?
3, 2, 9.
Hold it right there.
Here's that.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Red.
How is this gonna
swaps.
work?
3, 2,
Snug and energy far.
1.
Out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Far drill baits. Far drill baits. Be up the ramp. Be up the.
Bad badge.
Drop. AoE.
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
new benchmark.
that was me.
Best test badge yet.
I just hit it out of order. I thought it was my turn, but it wasn't.
All good. All good. just a reminder for all of the drill baits in the second P1, none of them can go directly behind like where the boss is positioned. They all have to be slightly up or down the conveyor belt. All right, thanks. Dude, that wasn't the kill. My purse is
5,
saved.
4, 3, 2,
I was
1.
pumping.
Yeah, I'll get the gold in the mail right on time.
Thank you.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Oh, I'm
Drill bait,
I'm
drill
really
bait.
dumb.
Didn't see that coming.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3,
I call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
3,
got a
2,
hypothesis to
bait.
test out.
Drills.
Bad bags. Oh, check out the big bag.
Beam.
Beams.
Dodge.
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
Ready for a color swap.
How is this gonna work?
Arcane and Ruin. 5.
Mines.
Try something special.
Oh, I'm kind of late. Sorry.
Bait.
Everyone else has got to go quick.
Didn't
Drills,
see
move
that
out, move
coming.
out, move out.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Pull.
Let's try a
Pull it,
little
fight the pull in.
3,
experiment.
2.
Ooh, blue team be extra careful. Boss moved early. Red team has very little space. So you can just stop
How
if you
hot
have
does
to.
flesh
Good.
get before it
Red
sizzles?
gate.
Good,
Shaking
big
out
damn.
your bones. Here's to a
Good adjustment, blue team.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
Color
What
swap.
will happen if I do this?
Get ready for
3,
intermission.
2, not 1.
Right there.
Red wrist.
We'll probably want to wait till after the.
I'll get it.
Actually, get Nanny.
Blue res Lanny.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Color swap soon.
It's gonna work.
3,
Don't
2,
don't take
I
Lanny.
call
1.
this
Snug energy
the
far.
green noise.
Mines.
Fathom, were you blue?
Family is still blue.
Nice.
Oh, I
Roll baits?
declined it because I thought it was wrong.
Bad bags.
Okay, blue recast. Blue recast. Rose.
Alright, just go again, Ryan. This is
AoE.
actually
Yeah.
Best test badge yet.
What got you, Lanny?
I fucked up moving. I got bounced up and landed directly into another bomb, which stunned me in the electricity.
Okay.
Did not know that could happen.
It's not ready yet. I can't use that item yet.
Badland either.
Yeah, I'm here, sir. Do we need to eat?
I need 40 seconds for drink it.
Yeah, we need food buff. I'll throw it down. Feast down, eat up. While we wait for cooldowns. I'll do another ready check anyway to check buffs. God damn it, it went away. Go one more time. I don't know. Whatever. I believed. Everyone, check your food buffs. I don't want to do a third ready check. Because my thing
Everyone's
didn't
got
pop
it,
up.
or is eating.
Okay, cool.
accidentally took the gate.
What was that?
I accidentally took the gate. It was
Oh.
safe. Everything's fine.
It'll be fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just test
Just waiting on Bobby.
Sorry, I'm back.
Ready? On tank. All right, let's focus up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop. AoE.
Oh, I moved off the clear, but
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. 3, 2,
I call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Melee mines are coming.
I got a
Mines.
hypothesis to test
1.
out.
Drills in 4.
Whoops, bad batch.
Drills down.
Oh, check out the big bang. Toast into my success.
AoE.
Color swap.
How is this gonna work?
Mines.
Energy root bar.
Something special.
Drills in 3. Pre-move. These are really important sets.
That's a new benchmark.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Checking out your
Mines.
bones.
4. 3.
Someone detonated a
2.
mine way too fast. 25 seconds.
Best
Was it
test
under
bench
the-
yet.
The tables.
I don't know. Maybe.
possibly. That would be really funny.
Anton.
I don't think so. I think they spawn here.
It's kind of random. They spawn
Yeah,
in that
it's-
area.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I don't know that they can
One,
spawn
like,
that
here.
far though.
That does seem pretty far away.
They can spawn like here. I've seen it, or like.
It's a little bit of a range, but not huge.
It definitely probably spawn like right there. And the food was like right next to that.
All right, let's. We keep dying to stupid stuff. Let's focus.
Less dying, more killing. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Hell yeah.
I'll get it.
That's the smart way to say it.
All right, on tank.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3,
I
2,
call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Melee
I
mines.
got a
Two.
hypothesis to test
One.
out.
Drills in 3.
Whoops, bad bags.
I'm gonna use one for blue when I run out.
Oh, check out the big bang. Toast into my success.
AoE.
Color swap. Color
How
swap.
is this gonna work?
Arcane and roof off.
Mines.
Try something special.
Mortal Lady again, sorry.
Bait.
Didn't
Drills.
see that
Drills.
coming.
Drills.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
4.
Let's try a little
3.
experiment.
Beam. 2.
Blue fight to pull in.
How hot does flesh get before it
Red
sizzles?
gate.
Good big dam.
Shaking out your bones. Here's to a stash.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
Color swap in 2.
Red.
What'll happen if I do
Color
this?
swap.
3. 2. Knock.
Hold it
Intermission.
right there.
Beat.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
It's gonna work.
Good. Mines are
3,
out. Energy and
2,
Badland far.
1.
Green noise.
Bait
Got
up
a
the
high
range bait up the
pick
fair.
that out. Whoops! Bad bags.
Bill's coming now.
Housed into my success.
AoE.
Really bad.
Energy, that's not.
Holy fuck.
Ike's coming back from the mine. What do you want me to do?
You place
Check
there.
out the big bang. Shaking out your bones.
Have to go turn around the green stuff.
Yep. And go.
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Snug and Avi stay behind.
3,
Try
2,
something special.
1.
Drills, move up the conveyor belt. Move up the conveyor belt if you
Didn't
can.
see
Bait.
that coming.
Drop.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam.
Good. Color swap right when this ends. And then call if it's a cringe or a normal move.
What'll happen if I do this?
Cringe move blue to moon. Blue to moon. Melee.
Mine.
Melee mine. Watch the mines. People on moon. Bobby, look out. Okay. Okay. Recenter.
Watch Fallon.
Whoops! Bad bags.
All right, drills. These don't go far. These
I
don't go too
call
far
this
because you got to
the
tuck in.
green noise.
Bad
Ooh,
bait, bad bait.
that's a new
Bad
benchmark.
bait on blue, careful.
Fight the pull in. Fight the pull in blue. Just keep going for. Keep going for.
Here's for science.
Just keep going.
I'm down.
Blue res funded. If we have a blue res.
Shaking out your bones. Housed into
Color
my
swap in 3.
success.
AoE.
Maybe we can change.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
It's gonna work. Breaking
3,
limbs for
no,
something
2.
right there.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
There's
3, 2, 1.
oh,
How
what's
hot
that?
does flesh get before it
I'm
sizzles?
gonna get you.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Red.
What'll happen if I do this? Ooh,
And then,
that's a new benchmark.
2,
I call
1.
this
Here,
the
blue would be
green
on
noise.
purple and red would be
Mine.
on
Try
star,
something
Bait.
special.
I believe. Just go
Didn't
ahead
see
and wait.
that coming.
Drop.
Here's to a stash. Best
Holy,
test
look at
match
that execute
yet.
damage.
I'll be popping the fuck off.
Sheesh.
Yep, I only called to keep going there just so we could see the intermission and see getting into position. Because I know some folks have not lived a pull long enough to see it. I don't know if that was any of the people who were still alive. Yeah, we really, the drill baits in P2 continue to be our issue. If you're doing a far mine and coming back, like Energy ran into there, just kind of stop on your way in and drop like here. It's usually the safest spot.
That's where I'm baiting if I'm popping triangle as well. I'll do it.
Really good pull though. That was really clean right up until that last set of drill baits, where I think that's what killed most of us. We're doing really good.
Doing well.
7.
How dare you?
We're doing good. We're freeing the goblins. On tanks.
I suppose.
Your corrections are no good here.
Just like one of those things I
5,
hear it, it's like nailed
4,
on chalkboard.
3,
You're well aware.
2, 1.
Does anyways bother?
Not as much, not nearly. ATM machine and pin number bothers me.
Mines. Bait.
What about could care less?
I mean,
That one bothers me.
Yeah, that's a bad one, yeah.
Drills?
AoE.
Apparently my grandpa used to always respond with how many ways?
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Inflammable.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. 3.
I feel like that one's
1.
The green noise.
like a lost cause.
Yeah. Moving.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
I got a
2,
hypothesis to test
1.
out.
Melee mines. New drills coming.
Whoops! Bad batch.
Drop.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beam.
Here's to a stash.
AoE.
Color swap.
Blue.
How is this gonna work?
Ruin snub
Mine.
front.
Try something special.
Drills in 3. These are important. Important to bait away.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Oh.
Bad one on blue.
Try a little
3.
experiment.
Beam. 2.
Blue fight against
Dodge.
it. Just be off to the side a little bit here, like where I am.
How hot does flesh get
Right.
before it sits?
3 damage for a while.
Shaking out your bones.
Color swap in 5. Get ready for color
How's
swap.
my success?
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll happen if I do this?
3, 2, 1.
Hold it right there.
Was that 1 HP?
If this is rewired, it'll up
Alright,
the
get ready
kill
for
rate.
color
Healing
swap.
Tide Totem in 8.
It's gonna work.
3, 2,
Energy and
I
IFAR.
call
1.
this the green noise. I
Mines.
got a hypothesis to test
Bait.
out.
Bait the drills.
Drill baits, drill baits.
Bad batch.
Drop. AoE.
Good drill baits. Those are beautiful.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beams coming. Being.
Shaking out your bones.
Kane and Fadlin are staying. Everyone else moving. We can taunt now.
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh
Watch
get
mines that
before
are going to
it
be
sizzles?
spawning soon.
3, 9, 2,
Try something
1.
special.
Mines, watch mines.
Important bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Got it mostly fixed. Drill baits, drill baits.
That drill can't go there.
Yep, that was wrong.
Wrong side.
Kills
Oh, I don't want
everybody.
to talk about it.
Benchmark.
That was me. I don't want to talk about it.
Here's to a
Sounds like a deal.
AoE.
I don't want to talk about it.
What'll happen if I do this? Breaking land for
Sorry, that was
Mine.
the first time I ever got that set where you have to stay back.
Yeah, you have to make sure if
Best
you're
bet
star, I think you have to go all the way across to red.
Yeah.
Just leap. It's easy. Play a good class, you know?
No, I don't wanna.
You also have to be careful, Arcane, that because you blocked me off in game.
Hard
pass
R?
as well.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Sorry. I just didn't have a second blink, and my altar was also down. So.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling.
It's still recharging.
Hell yeah.
Can't say that out loud.
We have to kill you now, Bobby. We have to kill you now.
Nothing bad could happen this fall.
Yeah.
Grip Anton into a hole, please.
Repair bots down. Anger, Snug, Darkstar, Fadlin, Arcane, and Cal need to repair.
No.
This is not about saving goblins. This is about a dragon reuniting with his mother. So
True. For the moms. For the moms.
For the moms.
Right, on tank.
I was like, what plotline did I miss?
Yeah.
Now I get it now.
Yeah, this is.
5.
I didn't.
4.
Rose sent me the clip
3,
of For the Moms, but I haven't
2,
imported it on the
1.
soundboard yet. Because I'm toxic.
What'll happen if I do
For the
this?
moms, though.
Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. 3.
I call this the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
3,
got a
2,
hypothesis.
1.
Whoops.
Drills,
Bad
drills.
Drop.
Bad one on blue. Should be fine, just be
Check
careful.
out the
Enemy
big
color swap.
bang.
Red team, if you get swapped here, there's a close drill.
How's
Just be
into
careful.
my success?
AoE.
How is this gonna work?
Arcane and Rufar.
Try something special.
Drills, these are important. Bait ASAP.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Fall.
Let's try a little
3.
experiment.
Beam. 2. Dot.
How hot
Good.
does flesh get before it sizzles?
Red gate.
3 damage roll.
Shaking out your bones.
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll
Blue.
happen if I do this?
3, 2,
Hold
1.
it right there. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
It's gonna work.
Bait up the ramp now.
3, 2.
Or bait up the command.
this
Snug and
the
energy car.
green noise.
Mines. Bait.
Bar drill baits now.
Whoops. Bad badge.
AoE.
Good. Big beams coming.
Oh, check out the big bang. Shaking out your bones.
Badland and I stay behind. Everyone else, big move.
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
3,
I
9,
got a
2,
hypothesis
1.
to test
Bait.
out.
Watch mines. Watch mines.
Wait.
Didn't see that
Drill
coming.
baits.
Drop.
Right ahead.
Ooh, that's a new bench. Let's
Too
try a
fast,
little
I think.
experiment. Toast into my success.
AoE.
What'll happen if I... Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Mines.
Let's try something special. Best test badge
Just
yet.
trying to sabotage my parse.
Count Swiper at 35% are gonna send me.
What was that, Avi?
These wipes at 35% exactly are gonna send me.
Excuse me, that was at 30.
I died at 34%, I think. 33%.
Skill issue.
I got like 4 globals in before I died. All of those globals were
Take some
executed.
time. I would imagine that you just pressed
I did.
a little button called Avatar. Yeah.
Yeah, and Thunderous Roar, yeah.
You know, yeah. You gotta press those buttons.
Yeah. They come up right when we hit 35%. What am I to do?
It's
you know?
it's so wild that every not just wipe, but just every time you can wipe in this fight is exactly what our
It's really irritating, yeah.
I'm crashing out. I'm like, God damn it. to wait 14 seconds before I get ready.
4 warriors. All right, everyone's ready. On tank. Let's kill this before break. For the moms.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Push the soundboard.
1.
Anyone else hot?
What'll happen if I do this?
You set for the hot moms.
Hell yeah.
Shaking out your bones. I
Mines.
got a hypothesis to test
Bait.
out.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming. Toast into my success.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. 3, 2,
I call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
Try
2,
something
1.
special.
Drills.
Whoops,
2.
bad batch.
Drop.
Oh, check out the big bag.
Beam.
Color swap in 4.
Here's to a stash.
AoE.
Color swap now.
How is this gonna work? I
Mines.
got a hypothesis
There's
to
far.
test out. Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link
Avi,
Totem in
Avi,
8.
Go really fast.
Pull.
Oh, I
Really bad.
3, 2,
Blue team just shift to the side here.
How hot does
Good.
flesh get before it
Let's
sizzles?
red team res energy if we can. I don't know if it's too far enough.
Shaking out your bones. Toast into my
Yeah, he's up. He's up.
success.
3 buffs.
Wind Rush Totem in
Color
8.
swap. Color swap.
What'll
Red.
happen if I do this?
3, 2, not
Hold it
1.
right there. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
It's gonna work.
3,
Energy and snug
2,
far. Everyone else bait up
1.
the
green
conveyor.
noise.
Mines.
Drill baits up the conveyor.
Bait.
Whoops, bad batch.
Alright, drill baits now.
AoE.
Bad one.
Yeah, I think that blue
Check
might
out
have
the
been mine.
big
I don't think I
bag.
blew fast enough, sorry.
Shaking out your bones.
Arcane and I stay behind. Everyone else get ready to move.
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
3,
Watch mine spawning.
2,
Watch mine spawning.
1. Bait.
Drill baits in 5. We need to bait up the.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. Hot.
Here's to a stash. What'll happen
Good.
if
Color
I
swap.
do
Color
this?
swap. Safe. Safe move. Blue go now. Blue go now.
I got
Mines.
a hypothesis to test out.
Follow.
Bait.
Melee.
Down.
Make sure you're doing.
Now we gotta place the gate very carefully.
Drills.
Bad batch.
Drop.
Up back.
Pull.
Oh, check out the big bag.
Fight the pull in. Fight the pull in. Need a hunter to cover here if we can. The rockets.
If this is
Two of them got through.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
There's a res in 20.
Let's get whoever can do execute.
I call this
want
the
the gate?
green noise.
Oh yeah, Fat. No, we need Fat. We have
Toast
to.
into my
Oh,
success.
AoE.
Color
Wind
swap.
Rush Totem in 8.
Blue.
It's gonna work.
Both teams might need to rely on getting
3,
knocked here.
No.
Hold
2,
it right there.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Both teams get knocked.
3, 2,
Oh, I
Defense's
made a
Hellstone's
mistake.
healing. Big damage on boss. Big damage on boss. Blue is going to purple. After this, blue is going to purple. Red to star. Red to star.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Spot.
3.
Form your way a little.
Damage mines. Melee mines. Or mines. Asterisk and group are.
9.
Yeah,
Just get someone.
Off the, you hit yeah, Anton, you were on a mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed. I was looking at the braid frames. That was my fault.
AoE.
Yeah, I saw 2 blue people on the wrong side there.
I was just
squished between
the
2
whole
blue
time,
groups,
kinda
and I was so
just
scared.
So just slide
Yeah, no,
6
I
feet into the
did
raid
that
prime.
ranged.
Yeah. So it's if you look at the raid plan, I can post an image just of that slide if that helps people. Slide 16.
Blue's on the near side, near purple. Red's on the far side near star.
Yeah, it's like it's correlates
Red
with
melee,
where you
yeah.
move after. Yeah, so like.
Yep, I reposted the image for folks if that helped.
We're just kind of chilling with the range. You know?
I think
We're
it
all
got
having
messed
fun.
up because like we didn't have the gate, right? So like I got knocked. I was blue. I got knocked all the way over here. So
Yeah, it was definitely
it
harder
was just
without the
kind of
gate.
cursed from that. Yeah.
Still, really good poll. What was it that got a bunch of people ahead of time? Was it a bad drill?
I can't use that item yet.
It's when we're moving. How come that seems like such a hectic move? It's the way to do it earlier, right?
Which one?
Moving from there to there.
It shouldn't be that hectic. Blue just goes first, even before the boss. Like, stop melee if you have to. Blue just moves into position, and then red follows for a normal one like that.
Blue moves first either way, right? Blue moves either
Yeah,
into
yeah.
position or onto moon, and then red
Correct.
follows the boss.
I altered back here and immediately got booped off the platform. I was red side, so there was a blue player there or something. I don't know what that was.
Intermission?
Like immediately following the intermission, like the drill baits where you have to stand at the top of the conveyors and then come back down. That's where I got booped.
Let me try to look at that real quick.
Might as well start a break timer, yeah?
Yeah, let me watch this real quick.
Yeah, I think Fadlin, when you're placing that gate, if you're red, having to place a gate over here, just be careful because someone from blue is going to be running out and popping the mine on square.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know what that
happened-
was, Snug, because I'm watching you alter back. There's no blue player there, and you just immediately take polarization blast.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was very confused.
You probably went through someone. It like if I use spatial rift, if I go through a player, it still triggers it.
Energy was like here, and maybe it counted you as going through energy there.
It's the Anduin thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll start break timer. Good call. I didn't even realize what time it was. All right. Let's get up, splash some water on your face over break, and get ready to come back and kill this.
The thing I'm confused about is why did nobody else get booped? Why
I'll
did
see
it
if
just
someone-
hit me?
He'll do.
Because energy didn't get booped.
Maybe if you blink through him, he doesn't get counted, but you do. That's funny.
I'm pretty sure I've blinked through a red or like a separate color.
I'm pretty
before.
sure I have too. I
Yeah.
don't think that's what it was. I don't know what the hell that was though.
God hates you.
Yeah, you were the only one who took damage in that timestamp from polarization blast.
Vic, love
good.
that for me.
Yep. Just don't do that, you know? Don't randomly take damage.
Yep.
All right, BRB for the break real quick.
Pop a personal, you know?
Sorry.
Alright, Avi, I placed it.
Oh, we're back to one of each hunter.
We have
And
been.
warrior.
Yeah, and warrior. But we had this conversation on Tuesday, Lionel.
Yeah, people only care about hunters, Abby.
That's right. What the hell, man?
Jesus Christ, I'm dying.
I would care about you if I PI'd you.
You can. That's on you, man.
Yeah.
That's true. It's
You know,
too bad
well,
hunters have kill shot.
Wallet's not fat enough for that.
True.
Which who gets the most out of execute PI? Is it execute or is it kill shot?
I think you answered your own question, my friend.
Something tells me that it's kill shot.
Probably kill shot.
I think it's the PM Hunter, like 50% for my primary ability.
Yeah,
Not
kill
bad.
command does execute damage, so it's probably better on BM.
I cannot remember the last time the correct answer was warrior to any PI question. So, you know.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Maybe.
Make execute warrior again.
It's still good right now. It's just apparently not PI good.
Condemn,
Oh, it's never
right?
gonna be PI good.
Dude,
Yeah,
I wish we
it's
had
like
condemn. Yeah.
It was condemn like arms back in like Nathria, but
You
it
just
would
start the fight,
Yeah.
slam and execute.
Yep. First 20%, last 35%. 55% of the fight.
Wasn't it first 25, last 25?
It was 80%, first 80%, or
Oh, first
100 to 80,
It was,
yeah.
It was 20 plus and then 35 at the end because you had massacre, right?
Yeah.
Yep, the good old days. We also did no damage that tier, so there was that, right?
Oh yeah, but Fury Warrior did, and Fury Warrior actually hit the execute button. It's crazy. Like,
True.
I actually hit the button. Right now, my trinket is almost doing
Night
more damage.
Night
overall.
Fae Arms was the most fun of that entire expansion.
I still think Spear of Bastion Arms for Sanctum was more fun than Night Fae. I think it was so cool. Like except for everything to have to do with it. But...
Then execute? Oh man,
yeah.
that feels bad.
Nah, it was so dope. You just stood in your Spear of Bastion, and then you had like the I don't remember what the talent's called now. Was it Battle Lord? Is Battle Lord the one I'm thinking of? We had some thing that we took. Might have been Accelerating Blow.
Fury's damage breakdown looks more healthy than Arms's.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Mortal Strike, Execute, Overpower for me. It's like
That's
3
it.
buttons. Except Execute does no damage, and Bloodthirst does more damage than Execute. In Execute, which is fun. I love going back in the polls where we're not 35%. My casts on Bloodthirst are way less, but it still does just so much damage.
Anton, are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you grab the healer note, please?
Sure. What'd you change?
Fadlam wanted to add the gate to it.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Damage from Ikazan is nothing. It's just gotta be the buff. Like,
I don't know if that's
100%.
good timing, Fadlan, but I hope it is.
It should work, hopefully. I can give a more precise time if needed.
Yeah. It'll just be a little reminder.
Good either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone needs any reminders, even like a text reminder that just says like weird bait or bar bait or anything for drills, like I put a note for myself in the thing to say drills every time they're coming out, just so I have the audible cue for it.
I could make it so that those popped up 5 seconds before my thing, but
Can I
my
get someone back so I can craft something for anger? Sorry, to interrupt.
Say that again.
Took someone back to craft
It's
something.
not
Oh yeah,
ready
yeah.
yet.
When this Fadlan we need a summon stone. I think okay, he's back.
I can go to the inside the raid. Actually, I'm gonna have to actually go to the.
Fadlin summon stone.
Yeah, I can do that in a second.
Thank you.
Moving to the cauldron.
I have 2 pulls left.
Yeah, I know, but after that.
Oh yeah. Avi, do you have another cauldron ready to go? Avi's ignoring me. Toxic.
He's dead.
Fine, I won't summon you, Avi.
My ping just went to 2,000. So if you're talking to me, we can't hear you.
I am talking to you.
Okay.
Oh.
I crafted your thing here.
Let go.
Do we have another cauldron?
Yes,
Avi?
I do.
Don't use it yet, but we have two pulls left of pots.
Yes, I have another one.
Anger, did you get that summoned?
I did. I'm getting my weapon.
You can get it from mail, man. What are you doing? My game.
I did. That's where I went.
Just walk outside and get in your long boy.
Hell yeah, Nautica.
It is definitely happy hours.
Oh god, you drank it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Happy hour. I love that. That's awesome.
Bro, why's your zombie out here?
Oh, whoops. Thank you.
You can't just ask why someone's zombie's out.
I scream.
It's not okay.
What did you have him do?
I moved him around. I was trying to take pictures. Then I left him.
Cute.
Were you taking pictures with your clock?
I'm reloading real quick.
Are you moving?
Yeah, we're still waiting on Anger to get in here.
I.
What, can you pet pull? I don't even know.
That's what I'm hoping not.
Anger, you don't need to transmog. Come on. See, I see him out there on the transmog.
It's actually incorrect, but okay.
It's what?
We'll drop a mog here.
Alright, I got it. I sent him all the sword. It's fine.
Hey, priorities.
Happy re-up your flask.
Yes, chef.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Equals more damage.
All right, if we kill the boss in the next like 15 minutes, I can go with Hypo to pick up my mom. So let's do this for the moms.
For the moms.
All right, everyone's ready. Let's game.
I'm griefing the next 15 minutes of pulls.
No. My mom hates Lionel. Confirmed.
This will be fine, right, Nordica?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Careful on the early pull.
What'll happen if I do this?
Your color.
2010 is good, right?
Shaking out your bones.
The higher, are you still lagging?
No, I'm not lagging. I just have 2010. I can see it.
That's what lag is.
It seems fine. I'm pushing my buttons. They're going on.
Drills. AOE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3, 2,
I call this
1.
the green noise.
And moving.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
I got a
2,
hypothesis to test
1.
out.
Drills in 5.
Whoops, bad
Drills.
batch. Oh, check out the big bang.
Good.
How's into my success?
AOE.
Color swap.
How is this gonna work?
Ruin energy bar.
9.
Try something special.
Fate.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
4,
Let's try a little
3,
experiment.
2,
Breaking limbs for science. does flesh get before it
Red
sizzles?
gate.
Shaking out your bones.
Color swap in 4.
Here's to a sad.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll happen if I do this?
And get ready for intermission.
3,
There's no gate.
2,
Hold
1.
it right there.
It's down, it's down.
It's fair. Not the best.
Slightly
Go.
out of position.
Oh.
Alright, that was a turn.
Let's red. And once it will make this. Color swap. Coming up right after this end.
It'll up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Color swap. Just wait.
It's gonna work.
Alright,
3,
wait.
2,
Arcane and Ifar.
One.
Blue Resru.
The green noise.
Mines.
Drills.
Whoops. Bad batch. House into my success.
AoE.
Big beam, big beam.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beam.
Get ready to
Shaking out
move.
your bones.
Snug and Dark Star, stay behind.
Oh,
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Mine
3,
spawning. Watch
I
mine.
2,
Hypothesis
1.
to test
Bait.
out.
Drills in
I
4.
think-
Bait up the ramp. Bait up the ramp.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam.
Here's to a
Alright, color swap in 3, and then it's either going to be cursed or normal movement.
What'll happen if I
Safe,
do
safe,
this?
safe.
Blue move.
Safe, blue go now.
Got to
Mine.
try something special.
I ran this through. My bad. I shouldn't be far enough out.
Whoops! Bad batch.
I mean, that's just to go next, right?
Four.
Right to
Yeah, yeah.
hands for science. Best test badge yet.
Arcane, you there?
These are sacred halls. Your intrusion will be met. Wilfalas for the Sunwell.
Need shaman buff.
It's still recharging.
Badland, you good?
Yep. Good.
Alright, okay.
Five, four,
No
3,
chances.
2, 1.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Didn't see that coming. House into my success.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3,
I
2,
call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Melee mines
I
respond.
got a hypothesis to test
1.
out.
Drills. Make sure these are out of the group.
Bad batch. Oh, check out the big bang.
Dodge.
Here's to a
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
How is
Color
this
swap
gonna
down.
work?
Energy and Rufar.
Mines.
Try something special.
Bait.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Hole.
Let's try a little
3.
experiment.
Beam. 2.
Oh god.
Ooh, that's a new
Keep going,
benchmark.
keep going. Red Reslani. Red
Let's
Reslani.
get before it
Red
sizzles.
gate.
Shaking out your bones.
Color swap in 4.
Toast into my success.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
Color swap.
What'll happen if I do this?
3. 2. Knock.
Hold it right
1.
there. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
This gonna work.
3.
Arcane and Happy
Call
Bar.
this the
1.
breeding noise.
Mines.
Bait up the drills, bait up the ramp, the belt.
Whoops, bad bags.
Oh god.
AoE.
Oh, check out the big bags. Taking out your bones.
Snug and Astra, stay behind.
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh get before it
Watch the mines. Mines spawning in 2.
9.
3 wants to spawn.
2.
Center
Stay
boss
on.
a little. Good.
Hi, bait.
Didn't see
Bait
that
away.
coming.
Don't be behind boss.
Breaking limbs for science.
I hit a mine.
Here's to a smash.
AoE.
I was
Best
sort of boxed in
test
by
bench yet.
the drill baits, and then I just didn't quite notice it in
just
time.
be careful on blue when you're baiting. Because, like, red needs to get the bomb on Skull.
Yep, yep. We need a new cauldron now. Potion cauldron.
Sorry, Anton's mom.
Womp womp.
What the heck? I didn't even need to end these polls.
You weren't inting already? I'm kidding.
Right, everyone's ready.
Build
Okay.
12 charges in here.
Killer shit, man.
Such to develop.
Oh.
As 6 seconds early.
Blue.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Okay, we go next. We go next. We go next. Go
That's
on.
a new benchmark.
No, we can save it.
I just will fiddle for 20 seconds because I kept away from my fucking cooldowns anyway.
Yeah.
Toast into my success.
Press cooldowns. Oh.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we can.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Limbs for best test batch yet.
Yeah, yeah. Now tell us some lore about
Boy,
this guy.
traffic was really rough today.
How's your card
I
doing?
think you got it this time.
I ended up
No.
Get absolutely fucked.
Dude, look at my healing.
Spot on.
Hey, yo.
That's strike.
That's strike.
Yep.
There's more than blood can do. Maybe that's the play.
Cheeky details hack.
What 20 blood death knights will do I roll?
What is life? How do you have your cooldowns back already?
We're prepare. Cal and Darkstar are the lowest, but a lot of people are near 50%. Alright, everyone's ready on tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Mines.
Zero.
Bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop.
Drills.
Toast into my success.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8th.
Let's try a little experiment.
3,
I
2,
call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8th.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
3,
got a
2,
hypothesis to test
1.
out.
Never happened.
Melee mines.
Whoops,
Drills, drills,
that
drills.
batch. Oh, check out the big bang. Here's to a stack.
Color swap in
AoE.
3.
How is this gonna work?
Energy and roof are.
Mines.
Try something special.
Drills, drills. These are important.
Spirit Link Totem in 8th.
4,
Let's try a little
3
experiment.
beam.
How hot does flesh get before it
Red
sizzles?
gate.
Shaking out your bones.
Color swap in 3.
Into my success.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8th.
What'll happen if I do
Color swap
this?
now.
3,
Get ready for intermission.
2,
Hold
9.
it right there. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8th.
How
Color
is
swap.
this gonna work?
3,
Arcane
2,
and Snug Farm.
I call
1.
this the green noise. I
Mines.
got a hypothesis to test
Bait.
out.
Bar drill baits.
Whoops,
Bar
that
drill
batch.
baits.
Oh,
AoE.
Ooh, that's a new
Oh,
thing.
did I
You
hit
Mark.
that?
ran over a bomb. Yeah.
Oh, I
the-
got the big bang.
Yeah,
I
mine was
went-
late, so
Shaking out your
I-
best test batch
my-
yet.
I went to green thinking I had it, but I had orange. I don't know how I got that mixed up.
Yeah, sorry. It's out there, and there was a screw right where I normally go through, so.
yeah. As often as not, that mine's not even there by the time you're running.
Yeah, yeah.
Repair is up for Astras and Rue. Are the
Yep.
lowest.
Feast going down. Everyone eat up. Re-up your weapon oils if they're low. Gonna do another ready check in just 1 sec to make sure buffs are good. Right, everyone's got buffs. If your flask is running low, re-up it. And all right, on tank. All right, stay focused. We got this.
Focus out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What will happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. I
9.
got a hypothesis to test
Bait.
out. Didn't see that coming.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3.
I call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
9.
Let's try
2.
something special.
Wait.
Go. 2.
Bad batch.
Drop.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
Paper swaps.
Blue.
How is this gonna work?
Ruin Arcane Far.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
Wrong side.
Breaking limbs for Sun. Best test badge yet.
What even happened there?
Someone was running
the wrong side.
No, no, no. I mean, I meant like. Did you still think you were blue?
Yeah. I just ran to the blue side as red. That knocks him into the bomb and boom.
Well, Fundus, I said focus up before that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I know,
I
right?
need
Is what
40
bombs
seconds for you to get.
Yes, thank you.
Did you just push
Energy,
it?
Energy and Darkstar re-up your Aura Plus.
Fury problems.
Yup.
Anger management problems, more likely.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, clearly my damage level is too good.
We can go.
Right, on tanks.
It's too good.
All right, we got this. We just gotta pay attention.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What will happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. I
9.
got a hypothesis to test
Bait.
out.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop. AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3, 2,
I call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
Let's try
2,
something special.
1.
Drills in 3.
Whoops! Bad batch. Oh, check out the big bang. How's into my success?
AoE.
Color swap.
How is this gonna work?
Ruin Energy
I
Far.
got a hypothesis to test out. Didn't
Have one
see
in
that
Wrath. Want to go
coming.
quick?
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Taking out your bones.
Pull.
Okay, drills on red, bad drills on red.
Yep,
3,
sorry.
2.
Breaking limbs for Sun.
Dodge.
Yeah, we can't have mindsets last that long.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Red gate.
I call best test badge yet.
I even went to the right side.
Repair is still up.
Oh, I'm out of gold repairs.
No.
God, we're at that point of the season.
Not again.
I've been out since like the third.
How do y'all notice this?
Because money go down.
Young Sharon, grant me your
I think we're just.
I have less than I started with.
I just don't notice it.
Significant margin.
I have auto repair on whenever I.
Yeah, I have auto repair too.
I just don't notice.
Me too, but then I look at my bags every now and then and I'm like, oh,
Oh.
that's coming out of my pocket.
I cannot tell you how much gold I have right now.
Oh, I finally got Fox buff. Let's go.
All right, everyone's ready on text.
Unfortunately, I cannot
5,
raise the repair
4,
bills.
3, 2, 1.
Well, it's coming out of my IRL bank account now.
Fair.
Shaking out your bones.
9,
I got a hypothesis to
8,
test out.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
AoE,
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3, 2,
I call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Do minds
3,
respawning.
Try
2,
something
1.
special.
Drills.
Whoops, bad batch.
Drop.
That drill on blue.
Oh, check out the big bang.
I've seen much.
Toasting to my success.
Color swaps in 2. If you're red swapping to blue, be careful.
This gonna work.
Ruin energy
I
fire.
got a
I'm just standing.
hypothesis to test out. Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Taking out your bones.
4, 3, beam, 2.
Ooh, that's a
Too
new
slow on the mines?
benchmark. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Red gate.
The second one took quite a while to get broken.
Breaking limbs for
Second one?
science.
That
I
was the
call
first one.
this the
Or was it the
green
first one? I'm sorry,
best
blue,
test
and
bed
then
yet.
moved to blue. There was a drill that was in, got clipped by it. So I was late to do one.
Yep. That's just another example of a bad drill bait causing cascading issues. So reminder to everyone that how the drill baits work. Your
not
weak aura
ready yet.
on your screen will tell you whether you're an eligible target or not. It'll either say no screws or give you a countdown. If it's counting down when there's about 1 to 2 seconds left, if you look at where I am over here now, you don't stand at the end of the group and wait to see if you're targeted. You move out before the countdown hits 0 and are already on the conveyor belt when the countdown happens. I feel like too many people are just staying in here, trying to wait to see if they get it and then moving too late because of reaction timing. So every single person who is eligible for a drill bait needs to be on the conveyor belt when the countdown hits 0.
I think every bad drill that's like half on the conveyor belt is exactly what you're talking about. It's someone moving too late.
Yeah, so it is a thing where the first set of drill baits, all 10 ranged players should be standing on the conveyor belt when it hits 0. Like full stop. We are trying to greed casts, and we are just consistently having bad drill baits every pull, and then that causes cascading issues because they are in the paths where we want to move or get pulled into. So really just focus on that. On tanks.
And damage is definitely not an issue for this boss.
Yeah, as long as everyone lives, we'll
5,
easily
4,
play the boss in time.
3,
Yeah, we don't even need
2,
everyone.
1.
Who do we not need specifically?
Anton, definitely.
Anton,
Yeah.
yeah, agreed.
Shaking out your bones.
Anton, you go pick up your mom.
I got a hypothesis.
We love you, we love you.
Yeah.
Drills in 3. Everyone should be out.
See that coming.
Drop. AoE,
That's just what has to happen. Sometimes.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3,
I call this The green noise.
Ascendance in 8th.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
Let's try
2,
something special.
1.
Melee mine. Drills coming in 3.
Whoops, bad bag. Oh, check out the big bang.
Color swap in 4.
Most into my success.
AoE.
There's up now.
This gonna work.
Arcane roof
I
fire.
got a hypothesis to test out.
I'm gonna be really late.
Drills, get out.
Spirit Link Totem in 8th.
4,
Let's try a little
3,
experiment.
2.
Blue, don't get pulled through.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Red gate.
Good, big damage.
Shaking out your bones. Here's to
Color
a
swap in 3.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8th.
Blue.
What'll happen if
Swap
I
now.
do this?
Get ready for
3,
intermissions.
2, not
Hold it
1.
right there.
Good, get ready for color swap immediately after.
It'll up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8th.
Blue.
Swap.
This gonna work.
3,
Energy and
2,
IFAR.
I call
1.
this the green noise.
Bait drills up the
Mines.
ramp.
Bait.
Whoops, bad batch.
Drop.
House into my success.
AoE.
Oh, check out the big bang. Shaking out your bones.
Get ready to move. Snug and Fadlin are staying behind. Move now.
Ascendance in 8th.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Watch mines as we're moving. Watch
3,
mines as we're
9,
moving.
2.
Something
Spawning now, don't be on
special.
Well,
Hi, Bates.
Bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Kylan, you went too fast?
Yeah, I did.
Best test badge yet.
That was my bad.
Arms, I see.
Yeah, I ran out of alchemical chaos, so I was just like, fuck it, I'm going arms.
I
only
can
had
trade
crit
you some.
flasks. Nah, at this point I'm dedicated. I already drank.
Alright.
It's time. I promised
Okay.
myself I'd swap to arms once we were at this point in the fight anyway.
You sound good.
Losing the dream of the 3 different warriors. At least now I only have to worry about 1 cooldown that takes forever.
Blade Storm's the whole thing, but yeah.
Got a point, but
But yes, Avatar is the Avatar.
waiting.
The drill baits looked a lot better that time.
Oh yeah.
And good job grouping up when you got drills after doing the mine energy. Good job grouping them up here. That's how we want it.
There's like 1 or 2 of them are still up by the time
Yeah, that's
running
just going to happen sometimes. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it, other than you trying to just keep them as tight as possible. That's the only option. So that was fine.
It might be better on the conveyor
Okay.
belt because the conveyor belt's going the other way at that point.
True, yeah. And thanks.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. I got a
Mines.
hypothesis to test
Bait.
out.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop.
House into my success.
AoE.
sorry.
Okay.
Healing Tide Totem in 8th.
Let's try a little experiment.
3, 2, 1.
The green noise.
Yeah, that just happens sometimes.
Ascendance in 8th.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
Let's try
2,
something
1.
special.
Screws.
Whoops! Bad batch. Oh, check out the big bag.
Beam.
Here's to a stash.
Color swap in 3.
How is
Color
this
swap.
gonna work?
Arcane and Roof are.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
These are important.
Spirit Link Totem in 8th.
Pull.
Let's try a little
3,
experiment.
beam. 2.
This is it. Everyone lock in.
Blue res Anton. Blue res
Let's get the
Anton.
point.
Red gate.
3 buffs, please.
Shaking out your bones.
Color swap in 4.
How's into my success?
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8th.
But if I do this,
3, 2, knock.
hold it
1.
right there. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Healing Tide Totem in 8th.
It's gonna work.
3,
Snug and energy
2,
bar.
1.
The green
Drills
noise.
up the.
Nine.
Drills up
Try
the.
something
Eight.
special.
Bar drill baits now.
Bad batch.
Drop. AoE.
Big beam.
Oh, check out the big bag. Shaking out your bones.
Astrus and I are staying behind. Everyone else can go now.
Ascendance in 8th.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Watch the mines. They're
I
spawning.
got a hypothesis to test
1.
out.
Update on the.
Didn't see that coming.
Thank you for the call.
Let's try a little experiment. Here's to a stash.
Color swap in 3. This will either. Oh!
What'll happen if I do this?
Friends move. Blue to.
Mine.
Try something.
Watch the mine, watch mine.
Watch the mine on them.
Marcus, get the mine.
Francis mine.
Whoops,
Gotta be
bad
fast
batch.
on these.
I call this the green
Oh.
noise. Breaking limbs for science. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
It's just bad drills again.
That's a new
That's every time.
benchmark.
That's why.
Shaking
Just
out
go ahead and
your
wipe it. We can't do this
bones.
down a tank. Or 2 things.
Thanks.
How's into my success?
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8th.
How is this gonna work?
Also, I have no idea how I didn't kill the raid there.
Best test badge
I
yet.
covered through the other group and nobody got knocked.
Holy.
I
I
can
think
even
you
do that,
covered
but we
right
can't blink.
when the polarization went out and we all don't have a color at that point.
Oh, I must have done it. Yeah, right at that second. Holy shit.
Yep.
You're right. You're right. Because I got through the group and then I got my color changed. Holy
The
shit.
trick shot. The trick shot.
Yeah. Sick play.
Yeah. The highlight reel.
Yeah, range. We have to pay better attention to drills. We had multiple bad drills on that set there. Badland, you there?
Do need
There's a frost mage at the top, you know.
True.
I can't use that item yet.
And then little homie gay ass, you know. Just your standard little homie gay ass.
Is that the full name? I just see Lil Homie Gay, and then that's
That's
it.
little homie gay ass.
Amazing. Untamed. Alright, drill baits are like the. I don't want to see a single bad drill bait on this poll.
5, 4, 3,
Close
2,
your eyes, you know,
1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3, 2,
I call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
I got a
2,
hypothesis to
wait.
test out.
Drills now.
Bad batch.
Drop.
Oh, check out the big bang. Toast into my success.
Color swapping 2.
How is this gonna work?
Energy roof arm.
Try something special.
Drills in 3. Make sure these are out.
That coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Taking out your bones.
4, 3, 2.
What do we run against? Don't get pulled through.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Red gate.
Good. Big damage here.
I call this the green noise. Here's to
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
Color swap.
What'll happen if I do this?
3, 2,
Intermission.
1.
Right there.
Ready to gate. Your feet.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
How is this gonna work?
3,
All
2,
mages go.
Taking
1.
out your bones.
Make
Mine.
these drills up the
Bait.
bar drill bait.
Whoops, bad batch.
Drop.
Toast into my success.
AoE.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam.
I call this
Ready
the
to move.
green noise.
Folks staying behind are Darkstar and myself.
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Watch out for
3,
mine.
9, 2,
Mine.
1.
Mine spawning. Drill bait.
Break
Oh my
limbs
god, I'm
for
sorry.
some. Didn't see that coming.
I thought
Are you standing on the mine?
And
I-
doesn't want to visit his mother, confirm?
I was off of it.
Test badge yet.
I thought I was off of it, but apparently I wasn't. That's my fault.
You just didn't
Hey,
want to
no.
see a frost mage on the top.
It's true. It's true. Hey, I'll take not dying to bad drill baits. You know.
House page was on top though.
I know he didn't want to see that. He didn't want.
Oh,
to...
well, I have to look at it. You know.
Yeah, we gotta stare at the frost mage on top.
Sorry, I got confused for a second and thought I was first, and I was like running. Darkstar, you saw me running to your mine.
Yeah.
And
I was like,
did
huh?
that.
I was like, Anton, no.
It usually puts me on the first one there, but I had the opposite color that time.
Yeah,
so.
it depends on you.
Yeah.
That's what makes this fight hard.
Red
sometimes.
has yellow, right?
I like that. Like,
Hell yeah.
I'm
It'll
actually
be up.
not. I'm on Mount Ready.
Oh,
Stupid A-bomb needs 30 seconds.
Okay.
wait, Avon doesn't reset. I thought
Isn't
it was 2
A-bomb 2 minutes?
It's 90 seconds.
Really? I thought it was 2 minutes.
You're gonna
You can
swap
start
off
it. It's
warrior,
a timer
man.
now.
Gotta swap
Don't you?
it to the
Yeah.
5.
On tank. Don't you like put it on your 2 minutes, but it's not a 2 minute?
No, you use it on cooldown.
It's,
5,
There's a
4,
talent for
3,
like 45 seconds.
2, 1.
I got research to develop.
Who needs a cheat death?
Red.
But if I do this,
Fuck it.
Not
It's
me.
a crutch.
Couldn't be me.
shaking out your bones. I
Nine.
got a hypothesis to test
Eight.
out.
Drills in 4.
Didn't see that coming.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3,
I
2,
call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
This is rewired. It'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
Try
2,
something special.
1.
Drills in 3.
Whoops! Bad batch. Oh, check out the big bang! Toast into my success!
Color swap in 2.
How is this gonna work?
Arcane and Roof are.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
Bait.
Drill baits.
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Out your bones.
Pull. 3, 2, 1. Dodge.
How hot does flesh get before it
Red
sizzles?
gate.
I call this the green noise. Here's to a smash.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
Blue.
What'll happen if I
Color
do
swap.
this?
These are your intermission colors.
3, 2,
Hold
1.
it right there. If this is
Ready for
rewired,
color
it'll
swap?
up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Blue.
How is this gonna work?
3,
Blue's coming. Fallon and Energy.
Shaking
1.
out your bones.
9.
Try something
Bar drill
special.
baits.
Ooh, that's a new whoops. Bad batch.
Too fast on the
Bait.
mines again.
AoE.
Best test badge yet.
If I get that, this one, and I get drills, where do you want me to put them? I like
Right
just
behind.
got that for the first
You can just put them right behind the.
Okay,
the
that's
green
not
mark.
gonna mess anyone up. Okay.
May disappear before we move. Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Just drop them there. Try to keep them as stacked as possible. Like don't be like 1, 2, 3 like that. But just as overlapped as you can.
So.
She got crazy procs, and then I look 100.
Look, man.
It's still
Built
recharging.
different.
Either it happens
Let's get
or it
a
doesn't. 50-50.
let's get a repair bot down.
Jesus.
That's something.
Everyone except Bobby and Energy Repair.
I only crit 100% time on 18 of them.
Built different.
18.
Why doesn't everyone just use Angel Form to res? Or they
Just crit every time.
Everyone repair. All right, on tanks.
45%.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blue. I think it's 36%, but still, that's not 100%.
Shaking out your bones.
9.
I got a hypothesis to test
Bait.
out.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop. AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. 3, 2,
I call this
1.
the green noise.
Red energy.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
Good.
2,
Buffs for energy.
1.
Drills. Drills.
Whoops! Bad batch. Oh, check out the big bang.
Beam. Dodge.
Toast into my
We're
success.
swapping 2.
How is this gonna work?
Ruin energy.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
These need to be perfect.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
4,
Let's try a little
3,
experiment.
2.
You don't get pulled through.
How hot does
Good.
flesh get before it sizzles?
Red gate.
Shaking out your bones. Here's to a smash.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll happen if I do
Swap
this?
now.
3, 2, not 1.
Right there. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
It's gonna work.
3,
Snugging on
2,
King Far.
I call this
1.
the green
Everyone else far
noise.
drill baits.
Mine.
The ring.
Bait.
Far drill baits.
Whoops! Bad batch.
AoE.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beams.
Shaking
Move.
out your bones.
Staying behind is myself and Fadlin. That was the first.
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
3, 9,
Try
2,
something
1. Bait.
special.
Hi, bait.
Drill bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Oh, this is kind of bad. I'm sorry, that's a bad drill. We gotta be careful.
Let's try a little experiment.
Careful on this swap color here. There's a bad drill.
Success.
That includes the tanks moving.
What'll happen if I do this?
Safe. Blue can move. Watch the drill. Blue can
I
move.
got
Watch
a
the drill.
hypothesis to
Red
test
follow.
out.
Watch the drill.
Bait.
Good. Getting mines. Getting mines.
Drill baits.
All right. Weird drills now.
Bad batch.
Drills be off. Be off.
I call
You gotta
this
tuck in
the
right when these are
green
done.
noise.
4. Beam.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Run
Dodge.
against. Run against. Focus on living. Make sure we have the gate down.
Okay, Fallon has to put the gate down here.
Kill rate
Fundus red, Fundus red.
No res for 20. Just keep going.
Gate
If
over
boss
here.
has to move, don't follow boss.
And just GS anger or something if you got it.
AoE.
Yeah, everything.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
It's gonna work.
3,
Right, blue is
Yeah.
gating here.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
3,
Blue
2,
stay on the short side. Blue stay
1.
on this side.
Damn it.
Res a tank. Res a tank. Keep going. Keep going.
Yes, take it.
Oh,
It was not. It was not.
Breaking limbs for science.
keep going.
Well,
keep going.
it was, and then Anton moved.
I was red.
I'm on the
It
correct
was
side.
not
How
safe.
hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Spirit Link
Blue
Totem in
to
8.
purple. Blue to purple. Red to yellow.
Do this.
Swaps.
3.
Swaps.
2, 1.
That's a new benchmark.
I died.
9.
Try something
I was like, well, who booed me? It's just this fucking goblin guy who killed me. Oh,
See
okay.
that coming.
Drills. Move out. Watch the mines.
AoE.
Breaking limbs for science.
The reason I called that it was
Best
safe is that there
effect
shouldn't have been
yet.
anyone there, but then I think
Well,
I
that was like
in
right
wrong
on the
spot
blue
and,
side
like,
where blue was supposed to be.
Well, blue was supposed to be here, and I rezzed like way back there. So
Those pings are not on the map.
well,
Yeah, hear about this weird stuff when you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's
I-
prod though. That's prod.
I rezzed like
That's
back
huge.
here somewhere, like maybe back here, and blue was like way up here.
I was behind this lip right here the whole time. At least I'm pretty sure. All good though. Really close, really close. We got this. This boss is dead on my screen. Anger, did you get that res? Oh, you went
I
offline.
would DC'd. Yeah.
For reference, everyone, I'm gonna put the portal down after those void beams go out, but before the bounce happens. So once those void beams go out, be careful of Moon so I can come in. And I'm also gonna put the gate probably closer in the middle of the thing because I was falling off after I went through it.
Yeah, I fell off as well.
So
Can you ping where you're starting the gate?
I'm gonna try it near Moon, right where I'm at.
Okay.
Somewhere around here. There was like drills last time, so it's a little further ahead.
Yep.
But it's gonna end around purple on the tread side.
Sounds good.
It's alright.
Yeah, I think you want it to end like right above, right before that lip, like right in line with that, like before. Do you see where that lip in the conveyor belt is? Even with
Yeah.
purple, you want it to be that, like roughly around there.
Alright, I'll aim there.
Honestly, not having it as close to boss is probably good. So if you get when you get knocked back, you have more reaction time actually
Yeah,
push the button.
definitely.
So you don't want to like have it on the boss. Like if the boss is on Moon, if it was right here, that'd be totally fine.
Yeah, boss should honestly still be here.
That's what I mean. Like, but you
center
could,
here.
you can have the gate here because like as you get knocked back, gating, like having travel time to the gate is fine.
Right on tank. Really solid pull. We were really close there. We got this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3.
I call this
What?
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Mines.
I
Three,
got a hypothesis to test
1.
out.
Drills in 3.
Whoops! Bad batch.
Drop.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beam.
How's into my success?
AoE.
Color swap.
How is this gonna work?
Energy and roof bar mine.
Mines.
Try something special.
Drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming.
Make sure these are
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Fall.
Let's try a little
out.
experiment.
Blue team don't
Beam,
get pulled
2.
through.
How hot does flesh get before it
Red
sizzles?
gate.
Shaking out your bones.
Color swap in 5. Get ready.
Here's to a smash.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll happen if I do this?
Good. Intermission colors.
3, 2,
No gate, no gate.
9.
It right there.
Wait till after intermission and color swap to res. Oh no, he's too far away. We're not going to be able to.
I
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Right in front of my house.
Red.
3,
Okay. Color swap.
2,
Arcane knife. Wow.
The green noise.
Alright, yeah, just go again. I was too.
Wait.
I didn't notice I got a color swap because I was trying to figure out res stuff.
Whoops! Bad batch. Toast into my success.
AoE.
If they're that far out, I can usually res them without any issues, like regardless of color, just because.
Yeah.
We don't
By the
need
time
to
I res
like
them,
run away and send it. Can't we just res when we move?
Yeah, that's what I was originally calling for.
Yeah.
I feel really bad right now.
Yeah, if it's a really far one like that, unless you're like 100% sure, we can just wait. This is not a super tight damage check. We should have just waited until we moved over here and then res.
Yeah.
I mean, it should have been fine. I walked into a hole, so.
Should have been fine. I just walked into a hole. Story of my life.
Marm's autobiography. Need 4. All right, on tanks.
Focus up.
5, 4,
Got this.
3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming. Hosting to my success.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. 3.
I call this the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
3,
Try
2,
something
1.
special.
Drills.
Whoops,
Make sure they're out of the group.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beam. Dodge.
Here's to
Color
a
swap in 3.
AoE.
How is this gonna work?
Ruin energy.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
Bait.
Grills. Make sure these are out. These have to be out.
See that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Pull.
Let's try a little
Beam.
experiment.
2.
Pull in. Fight. Blue team, make sure to fight it.
How hot does flesh get before it
Red
sizzles?
gate.
Shaking out your bones. Hosting to my
Color swap in
success.
3.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll happen if
Color
I
swap.
do this?
Intermission colors.
3, 2, not
Hold it
1.
right there.
Left repeat here.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill
Get ready
rate
for color swap.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
How is
Color swap now.
this gonna work?
Assignments.
3,
Arcane and Snug Far.
2,
I call this
1.
Everyone
the
else get ready
green
for
noise.
far drill
Nine.
baits.
Try something special.
Far drill baits.
Whoops, bad batch. Here's to a stash.
AoE.
Teams, watch yourselves.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beam.
Shaking out your bones.
Get ready to move. The people staying behind are myself and Fathom. I'm first, Fathom you're second.
Ascendance in 8.
Paddling past the gate now.
Hey, trust me, you don't want me there.
3, 9, 2, 1. Bait.
Drill bait, drill bait.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment.
Alright. Color swap in 5. This is either going to be fringe or normal.
To my success. What'll happen if
Color
I
swap.
do this?
Friend.
Blue to moon, blue to moon.
9.
Try something
Roach on your mind. Everyone else watch it.
Bait.
Okay, safe. Move back in.
Hey, drills, hey, drills.
Drills.
Whoops, bad batch.
So you gotta tuck in quickly after.
Pull.
Check out the big
Pull in, fight against it. Fight against this defense if you have. Blue team res Dragon Pump.
Watch that.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Watch the gate. Rebuffs.
I call this the green noise. Here's
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
Color swap in 3.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
this gonna work.
Color swap.
3,
Position.
2,
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Blue is gating. Blue is gating.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Res a tank. Blue
Has to be
res
blue
funded.
side.
Close in blue. Yeah.
Blue to
Second
purple.
lots in
Blue
10
to
seconds.
purple. Red,
Spirit Link
yellow.
Totem in 8.
Red.
What'll happen if I do this?
Color swap. Color swap.
3,
Blue to
2,
purple.
We have
Give
no
One.
out your bones.
Mine.
We have one res out.
Blue has to res on this.
Breaking limbs for size.
Oh god, what did I just
Right
do?
on it.
Didn't see that coming.
Bait.
Marm,
How's
after
that
intermission,
my
you
success?
on the
AoE.
side, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to figure out where blue was supposed to be going, but
Blue's-
obviously that was not the right
On
spot.
the other side, yeah. I didn't charge in because I didn't want to kill you, and then I died.
The green noise.
Yeah, blue is gating and then basically just backing up a tiny bit.
You're on the when you're looking at the edge. You're on
Okay,
the left side of
yeah,
the
yeah.
boss. Yeah.
I see.
And we just saw the orbs at the very end there. Remember, we can't hit the orbs.
Yep, one person hits them and
They
it
blow
will
up everybody.
So
That was-
whenever we regrouped back up there, a mine spawned right on top of us on Star.
Yep, you just have to watch. You just have to watch it.
It might be helpful everyone pull up the raid plan and look at slides 16 and 17. We've only seen that a couple times, and just knowing where that's at is super important.
Yep.
Like where red and blue are.
Yeah, so
intermission.
honestly, what we can do is like when I'm calling blue on purple and red on yellow, it's don't stand on the mark. Like melee should be up in front of it in the middle section, and range can kind of be like back off to the side a little bit. I'm just calling the mark to orient.
Gotcha.
Like, look at the slide and you can kind of see that the mine area should mostly be safe. I'm just calling that to know which side of the boss to stand on, not necessarily to go to that mark. That was a super solid pull. We just need to clean up that intermission transition, and this boss is dead.
Was the gate position better that time? Did anyone fall off?
3 of us fell off. You need to have it closer to the middle of the room, like on that side.
Okay.
It's fine if it's in the lightning because you have a second or two after you land before.
Yeah,
you
lightning
actually
is
get
better
ticked.
than cliff.
And you can live two or three ticks to the lightning without dying.
Yep. I'll move it closer to the right.
Yeah,
Lanny,
and
you
that's what
good?
I was saying. Like, if you have to stay behind to do the mines at Star and Diamond, that's a good opportunity to cast the gate from there.
I really hate that because it's moving, and then it's. I'll try, but I don't want to. Yeah.
Lenny, you good?
Don't do it if you're not comfortable with it.
Sorry, I'm
You,
still...
you shouldn't have to stand on the conveyor to cast the gate.
The gate's also on the raid plan. You can see where
But
they
the-
say to put
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
The gate should be on the conveyor belt, though. I think is what he's saying.
It could be more towards the center, like here.
It'll make it work. We'll get it working. Don't worry.
Lanny, did you say you were good?
I was looking at the raid plan. I'm fine. Let's go.
Right, on tanks.
Randall's fucking ready. He's locked in.
Hell yeah.
I hear it in his voice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop.
Toast into my success.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3,
I
2,
call this
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I
3,
got a
2,
hypothesis to test
1.
out.
Drills.
Whoops! Bad batch. Oh, check out the big bang. Here's to a smash. How
Color swap.
this gonna work?
Ruin energy farm.
Try something special.
Drills. These need to be out.
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Pull in
Try a
happening.
little
3,
experiment.
2,
How hot does flesh get before it
red
sizzles?
gate,
Big damn. Big
Shaking out
damn.
your bones. Toast into my
Color
success.
swap in 3.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What happened if I do
Swap colors.
this?
These are your intermission
3,
positions.
2, 1.
Hold it right there.
Wait till after intermission to res.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
How is this gonna work?
3,
Swap.
2,
Snugging myself
One.
far.
This, the green noise.
mines, bait,
Sweet.
Whoops, bad batch. Here's to a smash.
AoE,
Oh,
We-
check
we,
out the big
buffs.
bang.
beam,
Rebuffs, yep.
Shaking out your bones.
Fadlan and Astris are staying behind. Fadlan, you're first.
Ascendance in 8.
How hot
The
does
drills here as we
flesh
move.
I'm
get
gonna.
before it sizzles?
Yeah.
Breaking limbs
3,
for science.
Watch the
Two.
mines, they're spawning.
1,
Hypothesis to test
bait,
out.
Baits far.
Drill baits.
Didn't
Drill
see
baits
that
ahead.
coming.
Good.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. Color swap right
Toast
after
into
this.
my
Swap and then it'll
success.
be cringe or normal.
What'll happen if I do
Color swap.
this?
Blue to blue to moon. Blue to moon. Francis, you're getting the moon.
Try something
Everyone else watch moon.
special.
Watch the.
Good.
bait,
Be in position.
Drill.
Baits. Bait.
Drill baits. Drill
Bad
baits.
batch.
drop,
I call this the green
pull,
noise.
Good. Pull in here. Live this.
touch,
Sounds good.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate
Okay.
20%.
Just try to rely on getting
Anger,
knocked.
run out. Geos on anger.
Shaking out your bones.
Don't follow boss here when it moves. Just stay put.
Here's to a
Color swap happening.
AoE,
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
Do not follow boss. Do not follow boss.
This gonna
Color
work.
swap.
3,
Blue
2,
is getting knocked to shore.
Healing Tide
Red,
Totem in
just all
8.
get knocked towards the middle. Red, just all go to the middle.
3, 2,
Old blue
Breaking
team's dead.
limbs for science.
Someone from blue jumped in and booped red. Right before we got booped.
Frank is one of
Just jump. Just die. Just die.
Frank is.
Best
Yeah,
best batch
we've
yet.
gotta we keep killing people when that overlap happens. Also, like we're half the pulls we get to that last beam, we're losing like 5 people. People just it's a tight area, but you gotta just like stop damage, stop healing, do everything, and just stand in the safe zone.
Well, and there's so many one-shot things here. Like your personals matter so little outside of like that specific thing. Like
Yeah.
blow all your personals right there, just to survive. Because like the tick of being in the beam is like 3.5 million without unmitigated. So you can live it if you have a 30 or 40% DR a tick or
Yep.
two.
Angry, did you get that risk? Yeah, we really just gotta live that beam. Just gotta be tightly stacked.
This fight is
Help
so
zone zero?
one-shotty that like on the stuff that matters, use your personals judiciously or like a lot.
Yep.
Said a big word.
Sorry. I think that word actually means the exact opposite of what I meant, so I'll walk it back.
Yeah, because that poll we lost 5 people to the beam, and the first 3 people were before the what was not even to the pull in. It was just to the beam spawn. All right, on tank.
The beam, I got hit by a projectile that pushed me into the beam. So what happened
That's
to me?
bad. That sucks.
Yeah, we
5,
need to make sure we have a hunter
4,
there immune, or hunter or
3,
mage immuning there.
2,
That's the one.
1.
Don't be afraid to call that out if I forget to when we get there this next time.
Shaking out your bones.
Mines. Bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Drill baits.
How's into my success?
AoE.
Translate on.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3,
I call this
1.
green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
This is rewired. It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Melee mine.
I got
3,
a hypothesis
2,
to test
Bay
out.
1.
Drills. Drill baits.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
How is this gonna work?
Color swap now. Ruin Arcane Fire.
Mine.
Try something special.
Bait.
Drills. Make sure you're out.
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Out your bones.
Pull in. Make sure to fight it.
Beam. 3, 2.
Good. 3 damage. 3 damage.
Red gate.
I call this the green noise.
Color swap in 5.
How's into my success?
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll happen if I do
Switch.
this?
And intermission positions.
3, 2,
Hold it right there.
1.
If this is rewired,
In
it'll
position.
up the
Blue team
kill
res
rate
wrath.
20%.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
It's gonna
Color
work.
swap. Sorry, actually, maybe wait.
3,
Energy and Skunk Bar. Blue team res wrap now.
1.
I
Mines.
got a hypothesis to test out.
Bar drill bait. Bar drill bait.
Bad bags.
It's okay. We'll just wait till we move to res.
Here's
Don't
to
worry.
a stash.
AoE.
Beams.
There's a drill kind of close to it.
Let's
Yep,
try
be
a
careful.
little experiment.
Didn't need to move that way, but
I call this the
all right.
green
Staying behind
noise.
is myself and Dark Star. I'm going first. Just res someone.
Ascendance in 8.
Target color when you switch
Get
sides.
before it sizzles.
Mine.
Try
3,
something
2.
Watch mines.
Bait.
Watch as you
1.
move.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop.
Thank you.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Beams. BNC. Color swap and then either cringe or normal move.
What'll happen if I do this?
Blue to moon. Blue to moon. Wrath.
I
Hitting
got a
moon.
hypothesis to
Everyone else
test
wraps
out.
the mine. Bloom can move in. Drills. Be off. Be off.
Whoops, bad bags. Shaking out your bones.
Pull. Beam.
Pull in. Stop
Dodge.
damage if you have to.
If this is
Good.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate
Get her in
20%.
20 seconds.
Just grab again.
It's an intermission after.
Yes. We'll have a color swap and then intermission.
The green noise.
No gate. No
Yes,
gate.
I
No
agree.
gate.
To a stash.
AoE.
Color swap.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
He's
Don't
watching
run
us.
away.
classic leap. I couldn't
3,
follow it.
You need to be knocked in the right place. Though.
1.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Red all just get knocked to the middle. Red just get knocked to the middle.
Damn, bro.
3.
Yeah, when the
2,
boss chases there,
1.
you have to actually move with them so that you can get knocked to the right place.
Well, we gotta
Yeah, I know. I mean,
we just
automatically takes down. But...
yeah.
Oh shit!
We just can't. We keep losing people to that beam set, and we just can't.
I have the. I was having the drills, so I'm trying to get the drills.
Yeah.
And I'm back there, and I'm trying to run back in time. I'm always like a second late.
Someone jumper cable and res. Yeah, I'll once we res, I will. Healers use the jumper cable.
Am I just too
I
far?
don't have
Just
it.
getting someone?
I don't have it.
I can res.
Anybody that can actually res on you.
Yeah, here I'll show you exactly what to do, Fadlan. It's pretty easy.
Am I just? I think I might just be too far back.
Yeah, definitely. So here it's Bobby reses. Happy, why would you res the person with the lowest haste?
I don't know. I just picked someone.
Wii U.
What? I have definitely have the lowest. What's your haste at? I'm at 8. Get owned.
Ooh.
Okay, so for this set, everyone watch this. I have a skull above my head. What you want to do if you get the drills on this one, you want to be pre-baited here. You do 1, 2, 3, and then in.
So if we're on the other side, it's back. No.
Yep. If you're on this side, it's just 1, 2, 3. You just make a little L, and that way, that with the last drop here, you're able to just duck right into the beam.
Okay, so you do want to be behind the boss. For the.
Yeah.
For that
Yes.
drill.
With that set, you want to be behind the boss. Generally. All right. Let's kill this boss. We got this.
Feast? Question?
I don't have another feast.
I have one.
Just
I would just pull it down.
Thank you. Everyone eat. Everyone's eating. All right, let's kill this boss. All right, on tanks. We can do this. Just gotta survive that moveset.
Will save us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this?
Your side.
Shaking out your bones.
9.
I got a hypothesis to test
8.
out. Didn't see that coming.
Drills now.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Let's try a little experiment.
3, 2.
I call this the green noise.
Ascendance in 8.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Mine, melee mine.
9,
Let's try
2,
something
1.
special.
The drills?
Drills.
Whoops! Bad batch. Oh, check out the big bag.
Beam.
Toasting the mind.
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
Color swap.
How is this gonna work?
Rune
I
energy
got a
farm.
hypothesis to test out.
Bait.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Taking out your bones.
Pull. Beam. 2.
Fight the pull in. Fight the pull in.
How hot does flesh get before
Recenter
it's
boss.
Red
Be
gate.
careful.
Just a second.
Yeah.
I call this the green noise. Here's to a stash.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
What'll
Red.
happen if I
Color
do
swap.
this?
3, 2,
They're
1.
in intermission position.
If this is rewired, it'll
Color
up the
swap.
kill rate.
Color
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Blue.
This gonna work.
3,
Far as
2,
Arcane and Fathom.
1.
Arcane, Fathom, your second.
Mines.
Far drill baits. Far drill baits.
Whoops! Bad batch.
AoE.
We're just going to have some best stuff.
It's fine. It's fine. Just watch the drills when we move. Big beams.
Beam.
The people staying behind for this set are Snug and Darkstar.
Ascendance in A.
How hot does flesh get before it
What was that?
Okay, red just
3, 2, 1. Bait.
Blue res anger.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop.
Bait.
Ooh, that was bad, Squanos.
Oh, check
Blue
out
res
the
anger.
Beam.
House into my success.
Color.
Be careful, blue is still right behind you.
Breaking limbs for
Blue to
I
moon,
got a
blue moon to moon.
hypothesis to test out.
Red can go. Drills. These are the weird ones you gotta tuck in.
Bad batch.
Pull.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam.
Everyone in. Fight the pole. Healthstone's healing pots if you get low.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Taking out your bones.
Color swap in 3.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in A.
2 healers. Use Healthstone.
Blue is near,
Three.
red is far.
2.
Healing Tide Totem in A.
Against the wall.
3, 2,
Good. Positioning is good.
1.
Res a healer. Blue both healers. Blue goes to purple. Red goes to stop.
And watch out for the mines.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Spirit Link Totem in A.
Don't be running on my side. Color swap.
3.
Mines are spawning. Do not touch the
one.
mines.
Watch
The
mine.
green noise.
You don't have my rapier.
Arcane and Fathom are far.
Bait.
Defensives, if you have any.
Drills. Babies on the conveyor belt.
Drop. AoE.
Mines are still up.
That's a new benchmark.
Bobby needs to get star.
Oh,
Good.
check out the big bang.
Nobody touches balls.
Do
Balls are
not touch
banned.
these balls. Focus only on balls. And then at the end of this, we're moving across. Move across in 3, 2,
Ascendance in A.
1, now. Do not hit balls.
It'll up the kill
Move
rate
across.
20%.
Green and
I got a
3, 2,
hypothesis to test out.
1.
Bombs.
Mines aren't getting.
watch out for mines. Watch out for
Breaking
mines.
limbs for science. Whoops. Bad batch.
Can we do one more pull?
I think we can do one
yet.
pull. We're damn close.
Odd.
One overtime pull. For the bomb.
Where's AJ?
Going farther sucks. Holy shit.
That was so good. We just lost a few too many people to the beams again.
Quick clarification for that very last mindset. I take it as one.
I can't use that item yet.
I mean, you just go however you can.
Okay, so just like
Make it work.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's what I love to hear.
All right, last pull of the night. Even if we don't kill it, we'll do one more. Even if we don't kill it here, we'll come on tanks. Even if we don't kill it here, we will come back next week and finish it off pretty quickly. Like, this boss is so close.
I think we made good progress.
5,
Yeah,
4,
either way, we've had so
3,
many good pulls.
2, 1.
Only thing left to do is not die to the last set of big beams. And
Taking out your bones.
Mines.
I got a hypothesis to test
Bait.
out.
drills in 3.
Didn't see that coming. House into my success.
AoE.
Healing Tide Totem in A.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beam. 3,
I call it
1.
the green noise.
Ascendance in A.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
3, 2, 1.
Good drill baits.
Oops, bad batch.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, check out the big bang. Shaking out your bones.
Color swap in 3. Color swap.
This gonna work.
Arcane and Roof are.
Bait.
Drills, final drill bait.
Didn't see that coming.
Spirit Link Totem in 8.
Pull.
Let's try a little
3,
experiment. Break the
2.
limbs beside.
Get pulled through, don't get pulled through. Yeah, one bad.
How hot does
Blue
flesh
res
get
energy.
before it sizzles?
Red gate.
I call
Three bucks,
this
3 bucks.
the green noise. House into my success.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
Color swap, color
What'll
swap.
happen if I do this?
These are intermission
3,
colors. These are intermission
2,
colors.
not 1.
Right there. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Red.
This
What
gonna
colors?
work.
3,
Far people are energy and myself.
Shaking out
1.
your
And then
bones.
far drill bait.
Mines.
Whoops,
Far drill
bad
baits.
batch.
AoE.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Big beams. Being
I
them.
call this the green noise.
Staying behind is Avi and Snug.
Ascendance in 8.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
3, mines.
Try
2,
something
1.
special.
Bait.
Watch mines, watch mines. Drill baits. Drill baits. Do not be directly behind.
Didn't see that coming.
Drop.
Let's try a little experiment.
Color swaps in 3. This is either going to be normal or cringe. Be ready. Color
What'll
swap now.
happen if I do this?
Cringe. Blue to moon. Blue to moon. Rotron's popping.
I got a
Everyone else blocked it.
hypothesis to test out. Breaking limbs for
Move
science.
in. Safe to move in now. Weird drill set. This is the one you have to
Bad bag.
go back.
Pull.
Drills behind on red. Drills behind on red. Be in there, overlap. Be here. Just don't even DPS if you need to stay in the safety area. You have to press a lot. Casters don't even try.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Can I get anger up?
It's 20
15.
seconds.
Yeah.
Shaking out your
Not yet.
bones.
Color swap soon.
House into my success.
AoE.
Wind Rush Totem in 8.
Red.
You have to chase to get the angle right, right for the group that's being knocked back.
3,
Move back up.
2,
Move it right.
Healing Tide Totem in 8.
Res anger. Red anger. Red get knocked to middle.
3, 2, 1.
That's what I was saying. Like when the boss chases the tank there, you have to actually move
That's a
because
new
the angle will change.
benchmark.
Well, you can't move or you're too close to the tank. You instantly die from the You've got to wait and then catch up after the. You have like 5 seconds to do so.
Sure. I just saw it.
That's a new
Yeah. I just got
Spirit
one
Link
shot.
Totem in 8.
What will happen if I do this?
3, 2,
I call
1.
this the green noise.
Really just got to work on that tight.
Here it comes.
Yep.
Breaking
Sorry.
limbs for
I-
science.
it was
Best
kind of-
test badge yet.
I think there were too many dead anyway.
That was
Umar
it.
was joking,
That was
yeah.
it.
All right. Well, still really good work tonight. We had so many close polls. We'll come back next week and kill the boss. Reminder: next week we will not be doing the heroic skip.
What does that mean?
So,
We're doing heroic skip only on the weeks where we get the actual DPS increase. So just do LFR or something else at some point in the week to make sure you're up on renown.
and we may try to schedule a like skip, like an official heroic skip before or after raid one of the nights next. We probably need to make sure we have enough tanks and healers at any given point. So we'll try to figure out what days, what times work for that. But yeah, the goal is for the next 2 weeks, we don't get a raid buff from the Renown. So we don't get a raid buff the next 2 weeks from the Renown, so we're just going to kind of earn it whenever. But then the third week when we do get it, we do it right before raid, so we benefit from the raid buff immediately. Still, really good job tonight. We had, let's see, how many pulls were performed?
Who's Dalaran Port?
We had.
You gotta check, man. You gotta check.
No, we had three single-digit pulls, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 purple pulls. So really good job tonight.
Classic player fell for the oldest trick in the book.
That's right.
Happy.
Yeah, this boss is very hard, so it's very, very precision movement. So we'll come back, finish this off, and then move on to One-Armed Bandit. Use some time over the weekend to at least know the basics of One-Armed Bandit, so that when we get there, you know what you're doing.
Oh my god.